Slayer.
The Slayer has been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
What is going on? Hugo's got. Oh, I thought you were DJing. You doing a set? Hold on. What are you listening to over there?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. How's the chat? I see you guys popping off already.
Let me lower. I do this every time. I forget to lower it.
Oh, game.
How are you guys all doing? Can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, should be able to. I think we're unmuted.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing your.
It is good to be back. I'm just checking the numbers here.
Yeah, we look.
I don't know. I gotta check. I'm excited though to be here. I actually was gonna ask you a good question too.
Ooh, right off the bat.
Right off the bat, let's get right to it here. Nice. Just repeat it. I have something good for show and tell. I stole it from the concept pit. It's been in our pit for a while.
Oh shit.
I'll bring that out later. But
Can't wait.
I started my Expedition 33 run.
Oh, nice.
It's good. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. Are you playing it?
I haven't started it yet. It's in. I know there's an infinite backlog. We all have that, but it's in the this year backlog. Like I'm doing it this year. So okay, what are you playing it on? You playing it on PC, PlayStation?
I'm playing it on the Xbox.
Oh hell, because you got it at Game Pass, easy.
That's right,
Yeah.
and it's
What are
good.
the thoughts? Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's awesome, and great hook. Great, it's as good as everybody says it is. I'm a little lost. I don't know how the audience feels early on. Got a lot of buffs and debuffs and stains and ice stains and this stain. So I'm learning but it's going good. And
How's that? Is it a parry mechanic that's like the major thing in combat?
Oh yeah.
How is it? Is it tough? Easy?
It's hard.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a tight little window.
Yeah.
And it's craziness. But I think they actually added a slider, so that's much appreciated. But no, it's good. It's a great experience. Cool world. It's always, it's why I think chat and everybody, we all love new IPs because it's just a place I've never been to before, you know, in a whole new style from a clearly really passionate team. You could feel it in everything that's in there. And it's a really cohesive vision. It's very consistent throughout, like all the different pieces connect so far really well, from the art style to the story delivery to the mechanics to, and it's kind of cool too, in some way, that I spent 11 days in France and
I
Paris,
was gonna
and
say it's
then
like going
now
back.
it is, and now I'm playing Expedition. So I have some
I like
clue
that. I like that.
there. Nobody mentioned espressos. They mentioned a lot of wine, so I was like,
Okay.
but it's good, and I'm digging that quite
Hell
a bit.
yeah.
And then oddly, on my way to playing Expedition, I loaded up Anthem just because it was on
Oh, brother.
it was on my way down to getting to
I love
Expedition
Anthem.
on Game Pass, and I
Yeah.
saw it. I was like, no shit. I'm like, I always wanted to play this.
Oh,
So
damn. Did you get to boot it up?
I did. I booted it up. I was messing around. It's back to gaming. It's back to hardcore. I got my routine in the mornings, and so that's good. And then I'm going to try to jump on. I'm going to try to jump on some Night Rain, either with yourself or some of the crew. I need somebody because I got to.
Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've played a lot since we last talked, which wasn't different than the last time we talked before that. There's a new.
Right.
So the thing that's like so weird as a concept from a FromSoft game is they're always like 10 out of 10 on bosses, right? They're like, the challenge is so good because the weapons are good, the timing is kind of slow, so everything is like tension with bosses. So we've never lived in a world where they do the thing that they're doing now, which is there's called Everdark bosses. There's a new one like every week or two. And essentially, yeah, so normally bosses have, it's the final boss, it has 2 phases. So you're like, and they're both great. They're like really different. But the dark, the new dark bosses are essentially, it starts in phase 2 that you're used to, and then phase 3 is wildly different, like crazy different, like blow your mind, different boss fight, changes the arena, like crazy stuff. So that's happening right now. So this week it's Sentient Pest, who you would already love because it's kind of like in the classic kaiju world, there's a giant scorpion.
Cool.
There's a scorpion, and then there's like a little butterfly that like flies by himself and then lands on his head, and then they're kind of like this Mothra like kaiju together. Yes. It's tight, dude. It's tight. So yeah,
that is awesome.
We got to get you in. We got to squad off. It's a lot to learn fast, but dude, once you get the hang of it, you're like, it's the best like one more try game ever. You know what I mean? Where you're like, I can't believe we didn't do it. One more try. Even if you do really well and you pass it, you're like, let's do that again. Let's do it.
How do you feel about the sort of the length of the sessions? Is it like do you got to put in like 2 hours per? Can it be a 30 to 40 minute thing?
I think usually it's like if you guys are really good and you're just rushing through it, like including the final night boss, because that's the one that really can be stretch out sometimes or be really short sometimes if it's not going well. It's usually like a 40-minute is like the sweet spot, 30 to 40. But the first time last night I played with 2 randos on this final boss, and there's like a kind of what do you call it? Like a resurrection mechanic. We literally fought that last boss for like 45 minutes and died because we didn't understand exactly what was going on of like how to stop the rezzing from happening. So that was probably like an hour-and-a-half session, but that's by far the longest. Usually they're like 20 to 40 minutes.
That's the sweet spot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of for everything. I do love that kind of game that you could lose yourself in for 6 hours at a time. The sort of well-balanced 5-course meal type games where the pacing is such that I'm in total control of it and I could kind of chill. But then I do love those in and out games, like Helldivers and especially Helldivers. They did such a good job of like, I'm going to do this for 30 minutes. That's what this is going to be, and I could do another one if I want. But
there's something about that game in particular where like it's the best balance of you could be playing with the best or worst Helldiver player of all time, and it's not that bad compared to 2.
Right.
Like whereas there's some like FPS games, like as you know, when we were playing like COD or something, it's like the levels they make a huge difference at an inch difference of your skill level. You know what I mean? It's like,
my God,
that person's either going to carry you or you're going to have to carry them, and there's no other way about it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
But yeah, Helldivers did a really good job of somehow making it like everybody's kind of contributing, and it's all kind of silly and tongue in cheek, so you can't be too salty about really anything. You know what I mean? I
think that's the sweet spot. You know, that is. There's been so many great games like that. Recently, especially. Well, again, Helldivers I think totally fits that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. There's so many, like you said, the backlog. I always do this where like I'll hit the backlog so late that I would have played Expedition like a year from now when everybody's like, well, they'll still be playing that game. But Yeah, I didn't want to be. I'm already late to the party. I just didn't want to be too late to the party. So
Yeah,
I
makes
figured
sense.
I'd put that one up there.
Yeah, I got to do that. I mean,
But
we still have Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out this year. Like, can you
I
even
know.
believe that? That's crazy.
Which it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And I wonder, given that they're under Microsoft, if there's some way to play test that. This is a shout
that would
out
be
to the
nice.
team. Let me play test something.
Yeah, please.
Come on.
God, get us an early build of that. We'll play it tomorrow. We'll play it. We'll do a new stream tomorrow. Only I mean, it's not probably going to happen, but no, we gotta see if we can pull some strings, because man, that'd be a cool ass one to play on here. That'd be fun.
It would be cool. I actually think, I would assume that wouldn't be too hard to do, but that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you see? Well, you may have not, but did you see Warfare?
I still haven't yet. I need to. I'm so bad at. I'm really good at seeing things in the movies. I'm really bad at buying stuff digitally afterwards.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, it's free. Yeah, I mean, well, is it free? No,
Is it?
that's
Is it on
not
a
true.
thing?
It's not free. No,
Okay.
you got to pay for it. I bought it on the airplane. That's right.
I gotta buy it though, because I mean, the Alex Garland train right now is everything he's touched is a banger right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, I got.
Yeah,
to.
he did a stellar job. We got little things to address. I watched. Is Midnight in the chat? Which chat is he in?
I would guess it would be YouTube, but I haven't seen him yet. So say hi if you're here, Midnight. I know he's about to. He's got some fun life stuff happening soon.
He's here.
He's moving. Is he here?
So-
Okay, there he is.
Wait, Midnight's moving. Are you moving, Midnight?
I think just from place to place, not from like crazy location to crazy location.
You're moving to Dallas, Midnight. Is that what's happening? We should move to Dallas.
That'd be awesome.
I saw your vid, Midnight, about the story. Totally gonna hit in the DLC some stuff. I can't say specific what, but also no, we won't. We won't jam a DLC. Everything deserves. Do our best. I'll just say this: do our best to tell yet another chapter in the Slayer saga and his time with the Sentinels. Now that we're in that prequel era, I always said it was the Clone Wars period of the Doom universe timeline.
Love that.
I would agree with you, Midnight, that if we rush and try to pack it all in, it's going to feel unsatisfying. I think that we'll promise that we will tell yet another chapter or two in the tale of the Slayer's time with the Sentinels, but setting expectations, we can't, if we conclude with when they trap them in hell, which we know that stuff happens, then that's the end. That is the end of the Slayer's time with the Sentinels, and we're not going to end it like that. We can't like just wrap it up, you know, like, I mean, that's, at least I don't think we should. I mean, like, we're making it right now, and I just personally feel like that's like a massive leap forward.
Yeah.
You know, that feels like a bit too much of a leap forward, in my opinion, to tell the story of the death of Merrick and this and that and all those things. But certainly there's more story to tell there, and we will tell it. I don't know if that's a good answer. Midnight, is that a good answer? You're gonna make a video about that? I watch all the videos.
Yeah, he does.
And
I can confirm he does. Sometimes like you just see that one. I'm like, no, when did it come out? He's like, an hour ago. I'm like, how long is he? He's like, an hour. I'm like, shit. I've not seen that yet.
Yeah, no, Bobby Blue Holiday, we could milk 10 more games out of this, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to close the book. That's how I feel. I'm not announcing anything. It's just like, do you guys really want us to close the book on this period? Like, because then there's no more Medieval Doom. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, we're going to make it. It's just like, close it? Really? I don't want to close it.
Having too much fun. Yeah.
It's too cool. It's such a cool period of the Slayer's timeline that I just don't want to end, so abruptly. But what do you guys think about that? Or do you want us to end it? Go ahead, vote yes. Close the book.
So
show
is
them
it
trapped in hell.
yes is end it and no is keep it open ended. So yes is
tell another chapter, or do you want us? So if it ends with them trapped in hell, it's over. That we're done, and we're done with this part of the Doom world.
I'm seeing a lot of no's. Show us the future, prolong it, make 50
I'm seeing
more Doom games. I'm reading both chats.
Well, making more Doom games and closing the chapter on medieval Doom is two separate things.
True.
Basically, if this is the thing, Midnight, make a video of this. If we show them getting trapped in hell, which is part of the lore and everybody knows this happens, and we tell, then it's over. There's no more medieval Doom. That's sad face. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. And I think it's juicy. Plus, that's a lot. That's a lot to like just fucking leap forward and tell
true.
that whole story. And I just don't want to do that. I want to take our time and tell something interesting. We did talk about one DLC that was announced, so that's what's we're focused on now.
Yeah.
And it's going good. Many things that we're working on too, but we will save those for later.
That's
right. It is exciting.
That's right. I've got a little update. That's actually really exciting because, man, a tough thing for us to figure out and fix because of test environments versus live environments versus consumer environments has been, as everybody knows, because they let me / us know on Twitter, on Instagram, is this Berserker trophy that's specifically
really
bugged.
I haven't read anything about that.
It's specifically bugged on PlayStation. The cool thing is we have really smart people, and awesomely, I'm gonna look behind the curtain. So the way PlayStation works right now, remember in the old days, actually even with PS4 saves, you could always just save into a thumb drive. You could just send them to us. It was easy to like diagnose stuff like that. If somebody's like, hey, this thing's bugged, the trophy won't pop, they could send us our save easy. We had to go through Sony to get them because remember now everything is like PlayStation Plus. They only can move their stuff internally for you back and forth between like your console and their cloud servers. So it took a little bit longer to get, but again, we got some super smart people on it. So hopefully maybe early next week, we've got an update, and I think it should. I hate saying stuff that I'm not directly responsible for the engineering of, but I think it should even retro pop for everybody that should have had it naturally happen. I think there's a check that can happen, but I think the TLDR, and I want to get this out if we can, it's basically like there's a certain amount of calls per platform, Sony in particular, that can only happen at one time. So, for example, like game help, it's like a thing that pops up in the dashboard. Like that's a call. All these different things that are happening naturally, like in the world, in the game, that are like basically ticking boxes and kind of checking things. I think what had happened was naturally where that happens, it was basically like one too many calls sometimes, depending, because technically there's the natural place, quote unquote, it should happen if you were just spending your money on just those upgrades, which are like all the shield stuff. But again, everybody can spend their gold in game however they want. Everybody can go explore and find more gold different places however they want. So that was the other part that was tough to diagnose, was it wasn't consistently like we knew exactly where, exactly how. But I think we've reversed engineered it where I think we've got a fix, and I think it's early next week. So I was going to say don't quote me on that, but you can quote me on that. That's
Dude, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
We totally read the feedback. We know, guys, everybody's 100% doing their best. I mean, it's a single player game. We launch it, we support it. While we get to work on the DLC, we're also paying attention to all the feedback, and apologies from everyone at id that the PS5 Berserker bug was still a thing, and we're getting it. We're doing it, as Josh said.
Yeah. Because again, I know that
working hard on it.
We know the feeling that do you have the same thing too? Because you have all the platforms, right? PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Like, I do understand somehow Sony has the grip on me when I want to do the completionist thing, getting a platinum, which is only on PlayStation. I've chased that dragon and caught that dragon a few times. And even though it's always like on some of those, you feel like you should literally get like a parade in your name, like Returnal. Right. That one, Jesus God, because it's RNG, those levels, and there's things you have to find and you don't even know where they're going to be sometimes. So they're like the sundials. The last part of that, I legitimately, I turned off the PlayStation 5 and I was like listening for like, are the trumpets going to play? Like something should happen. Like that was not an easy platinum to get, but luckily for this game, I think it's
totally
pretty simple. And like ours isn't bad.
Right. And when you do all that work and it gets bugged, there lies the passion behind
That's right.
the spamming of the feedback. And we totally get it.
Yep.
I would be pissed too.
Yeah.
Dude, me and Josh, everybody, the devs, we're just like you guys. Like, I gatekeep, I get pissed. Somebody asked me today if I like the new Dune movies. By the way, as a rule, I never say negative stuff about movies and games. Certainly never games. But one time I said something negative about a movie, Star Wars. I hate that. I hate that clip. I sound so stupid. But
because also you love all Star Wars and you love all art. But, you know.
Well, I do.
We get passionate. We get it, yeah.
It was early on in this whole career thing with it, and I was just, you got a camera in front of you, and I had just seen a Star Wars movie, and I was upset.
Yeah.
And
it was fresh.
And it's not cool. It's not cool to. Of course, I don't love everything I see or play, but like you don't sit there and like say stuff like that's punching upwards, which is dumb. But what was the point of this? We get pissed too, so we feel your frustration when there's a bug.
Yeah.
Our apologies. We understand how it feels working hard on it. So thanks for your patience, guys.
100%. So
was that movie The Last Jedi? I mean, listen, I'll say this. It was stupid that I said that because it's dumb and people work hard on that stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm glad that we're getting that stuff addressed, and so many things, Josh, that we're working. Man, I have been playtesting nonstop and on some crazy stuff. So I am excited.
Same.
And what else is going on? What else is going on for you, Josh? You're drinking the drink.
It's funny because to get this drink, I don't have like a local place that sells it. So this is, by the way, the Juvie, which is orange dream, not cream. Get it right. I'm talking to myself. The Dark Ages edition. And again, if you scan that code, I think you can get the skin, the Juvie skin, which is cool. It's kind of like there was two skins that were pretty similar and both awesome. There's the Juvie one and there was the Prince Street Pizza one. They're kind of like a darker forest green with some gold accents, and they have some differences. But yeah, man, I'm drinking it just feels right every time. And I had to get like a 12 pack, and I don't drink energy drinks. So when we're doing these, I have an espresso machine, and I can do that. But sometimes you need to sip on something a little longer. So this is just fits the bill. Thanks, Juvie.
Do you have a full espresso machine with the turning of the crank and the pressing of or do you have an automatic one?
I got the Nespresso because
dude, that whole machine is a contraption. I mean,
it is.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
No, I mean they're beautiful. The machinery, as you know, like when you walk into any place from Italy to even like your local place, any place that takes it seriously, like the amount of machinery going on in there and the amount of like beautiful steel, it's like, yeah. I mean, I aspire to. You want to know the dream? Here's the dream. The dream is at retirement, which, I love working, so that's probably going to be like 80 if I can live that long. After that, girlfriend and I moved to Osaka in Japan and buy a little place where we can just do like two things. We can make really good coffee and then only be like cortado, latte, mocha. Maybe that's it. Just those three. And then just do one good thing to eat. Like whether it's like one of those, like little sandwich type things that have like red bean inside, just like something simple that's like and you only do one thing. Like, so when you come there, you know exactly what you're getting,
So this would be like a shop.
Yeah, it'd be like a little cafe, and it would be weird hours because my girlfriend sleeps she's basically like a vampire, so it'd probably be like late ass hours, like late night hours. Then that's all we would do.
We'd have to call it Boyle Sons or something.
I think we came up with the name of it. Oh, it's oh God, what is it? It's oh, it wasn't that. The panic is in the word, and I love that genre of. This was like an early NES, early Game Boy. It'd be like something Panic. It was like a huge, like there was a couple games in Japan that would just, and there'd just be like some bean on the cover, just like about to get wrecked, just paranoid. I love whatever that genre of that thing is. Something
you could
Panic.
call it From Sandwich instead of.
Miyazaki comes by and he's like, this is free, right? I'm like, of course, Miyazaki-san, of course. I'm sorry. Yes.
So that's
from sandwich.
So our it's a good segue because I actually wanted to ask you, and I saved it for the stream. Is that me and the kids? We want to go to Japan. Ooh. They passed the test of walking all over freaking Paris, and I'd like to go there. So is that it? Is it Osaka? Is Osaka close to? I need to go where the Gundams are. So it's just, as long as at some point in the trip we go, because I hear there's a mall or like an island or like a town that's all mecha and toys, and so
and there is the giant one that you just have to stand and be dwarfed by as our dream. You know,
you've been a bunch.
Yeah. I
lived there.
Yeah, I lived there for like a couple years. That's awesome. I didn't live in a Gundam. That was my dream, but I had to just get an apartment.
Did you operate a Gundam? Were you a Gundam pilot?
Man,
for a couple of years.
I wasn't, but I think I was trying to chase it somehow. I was trying to figure out like how do I. So I had the motorcycle, and I was living in Japan. So I was like, and I could like drive through the coast. And even though I had a helmet on because I'm responsible, I had a little bit of a fantasy. Bike? Yeah, here's the crazy thing. So right before I left, I was living in LA, and I had a BMW K75, which is like a touring like BMW bike. It's like a 750. And when I sold it and moved to Japan, I was like, I'm sure I'm going to get a Kawasaki, a Honda, like obviously a Japanese bike. They're a dime a dozen over there. And I looked around in my budget, and there was literally one BMW K75, black. The one I had was red, like super Akira, like super fairings everywhere. This
I was just going to say, that's what this sounds like.
The one I found in Japan in Nagoya when I was living there was black, and instead of having like all the fairing on front, it was like the one with like the single circle light. But dude, it was mean as shit, and I couldn't believe that I sold a BMW K75, which by the way was already not new. I think those bikes stopped being made, that version of them, in like they're like early 90s, late 80s. So because that was when they were doing like the big fairing on everything before it got like trying to be super sporty and super like pinched. It was more like boxy, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, no, I rode a BMW K75 in Japan. See,
maybe this would even still look cool, but imagine all that cool stuff in the black motorcycle and the leather, and then I would have like a stack of Gundams on the back, which kind of, but
dude, yeah.
Like, and I'm using the motorcycle to race from store to store.
100%.
But the where. Man, you live there. How long did you live there for?
For 2 years, like in Nagoya. So it's like Tokyo's the biggest city, Osaka's the second, Nagoya's the third biggest.
How far is Nagoya from?
It's kind of closer to like Kyoto. It's like I could ride the motorcycle for like maybe like an hour and be in Kyoto. And it's also, man, that motorcycle ride is so it's beautiful. It's like you're out in like country, and you just put up the visor and you're like, Am I the main character? You know what I mean? Like, am I the protagonist right now? It's nice as hell. It was a little further from Tokyo and Osaka, but you know, Shinkansen.
Do we have anybody from chat in Japan?
Yeah, let's see.
I'm just curious. That would be so cool.
So right now, it's Kevin says, Odiaba Tokyo has the giant Gundam. I think there's one in Tokyo, and I can't remember if that's the same one they moved around, because I know they just had the expo in Osaka, like the World Expo, and they moved the Gundam to there. Speaking of which, there's something I haven't shown on stream yet, but something I got obsessed with. I have way more than what's right in front of me right now, but for show and tell, this is the perfect transition to say the last time I was there. So my girlfriend had never been to Japan, so we went like last October or something, and I was obsessed with the mascot that they made for the expo. You want to see him?
Yes.
His name is Miyaku Miyaku, okay? So this guy rules. By the way, that's also an eye coming out of there.
That's awesome.
So it's supposed to represent the water is like the clean water in Osaka, and these are like little like life cells like dividing and stuff. And the funny thing is like people in Osaka hate him. They think he's scary, and I'm like, you've created literally the single greatest like, I think he's both cute, scary, amazing, adorable. Look at that. He's got an eye back there. Who did that?
That is awesome.
So this is Miyaku Miyaku, and I bought.
And who is that? That's the mascot of that
World's Fair like expo. So remember, like old school, like Chicago World's Fair, like that never stopped technically. It's just that with the internet and stuff, obviously, like a lot of countries and places cared less, because you can just go type in Japan in Wikipedia and see whatever you want. But Japan kept it going. Like when I actually lived there, it was a long time ago. It was like when I lived in Nagoya, it was in Aichi, like the prefecture, and that's when they had the World's Fair. But it's like they build pavilions that are like dedicated to all these different continents and countries and stuff, and then they have people from there like in traditional garb, and kind of like sometimes they'll have a movie to watch, sometimes they'll just have like little stuff to read and walk around. But they just had it this last year, and Myaku Myaku was the thing.
All right, chat. Can Josh speak any Japanese for us? Does he know any? Can he
Sure.
speak it? Let's get a little.
I'd say それはちょっとだけでも本当に上手じゃありません。
Yeah! That was awesome.
ありがとうございまし
Wait,
た。
what did you just say?
I said I can speak a little, but I'm
You
really
said the
trash.
Berserker
I'm not-
trophy is going to get fixed.
Berserker trophy は、それは明日ないでも、まだ少し
Get out of here.
で
You
もあり
can
ません
really say that?
A little bit, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's just conversational enough to convince people I can speak well, and then if you open it up into anything like science or I'm just like I'm out. But I can do the normal, like just
Dude,
ordering
that's
stuff
awesome.
and yeah. Jack Bone says, "Where's my subtitles at?"
That's awesome, dude. Really, really
Yeah, man.
fantastic.
But yeah,
I got
to your question though, Osaka, you got to go to Osaka with the kids because I think it's like the coolest, most open. Like whether you're by yourself or with your family, like there's a lot of stuff in walking distance that's really cool, and the place is just like open, has like a really warm vibe. There's amazing food there, and a lot of stuff in like close proximity where you don't have to like constantly be getting in any kind of like taxi to go a million places. You know what I mean? It's a good place. Yeah.
I see a lot of people writing Samurai Slayer. So can Hugo say something? No, ask Midnight. My Spanish is horrendous. The only word I know in Spanish is cabron.
That's a great
I'm
word.
not even
though.
saying it. Yeah.
I like it.
I just because I like the way that sounds, and yeah. But the cabron, you got to be holding like a beer when
Yeah.
you do it too, like cabron. The Samurai Slayer. I see a lot of people saying that. So it's interesting. A lot of times when you're not a lot of times, all the time when you're making an action game like Doom, what you typically do from a process perspective is you want to find like the core of the power fantasy. Like, what is it? You can't be like, oh, it's just got to be fun. Like, yes, of course it's got to be fun. Fun actually, it starts with like, well, what am I? Like I'm a mountain climber. Like, okay, is that cool? Is it cool to be a mountain climber? I'm the god of war. I'm a Greek god. Cool, that's awesome. Like I'm a Spartan. As we said with Doom Eternal, you were an F-22 fighter jet, and that is kind of like a theme. Like speed. You're very aerial. Quick, and then very much up in the air. With Doom, the Dark Ages, you were a monster truck. That was the theme. I said that in chat. People picked up on that I said that a while ago, because that's how the whole process starts. Is you're thinking about, I tell the team all the time, you got to walk around with it for a while. So I'll kind of think about things, and if it's sticky and I keep thinking about it and I think it's got potential, then you stick with it for a while. So I have thought that, but this is not like an announcement or anything, but like, yeah, a fast lethal slayer, is cool. Yes. Not necessarily samurai, but, because I like the idea of a character that's just quick. Who doesn't love samurai? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Of course,
God.
everybody does.
Yeah.
But it's always like, what's id's version of of feeling like a tank? What's id's version of feeling like a fighter jet? What's id's version of feeling like a samurai? I think that kind of stuff is really interesting. But for you guys who you're always sending me your ideas. I try to get through them all. I'm sorry. And I can't respond to them all because I'm super busy, but I do read a lot of them. And the best thing I could tell you is to just start with your power fantasy, what you think that what would be interesting, and try to think, because a phrase like a monster, think of analogies. Analogies are really good because it's more abstract. It's a good way to synthesize a very abstract idea. So when you think about a Doomslayer that feels like a monster truck, that starts to feed into a lot of things. At one point during development, I told the team that if you're Bruce Lee on a skateboard with a shotgun in Doom 2016, and this one, you're a silverback on a hoverboard with a hammer, with a sledgehammer. It's like,
I don't know if I ever heard that one. That one's good.
yeah, those kind of broad ideas, just like a theme. You're
Yeah.
just exploring themes. Samurai's a good theme. I love samurai.
It is a good theme.
You wouldn't literally be a samurai, but
Yeah.
that idea, fast, lethal, quick, some sort of slicing weapon. We haven't really. Slicing weapons are hard. For all video games. I think when you look at Dying Light, which I've gushed about that game before, big shout out to the Dying Light devs. That game rocks.
Yeah.
But slicing and cutting things is often very challenging in FPS. You don't want it to feel too swimmy. I thought they did a good job of making it feel really connected.
Yeah.
So,
and of course, when we're talking about slicing, even though it's third person, I mean, and it's funny to say, speaking of Metal Gear, I know that Death Stranding 2 isn't technically Metal Gear 7, even though, is it? But Rising, like Metal Gear Rising, Raiden, dude,
of course.
The cutting on that, Platinum really, I'm not going to say they peak because they just keep peaking, they made so many peaks, but.
That's my fave.
Yeah.
100%. So that kind of character would be, Dark Tide does do great with sword combat. I totally agree. Hate guy. Yes, it is.
Also,
it is.
Zamini said, we were talking about your analogies and the silverback. He said, attack helicopter. I like where that head's at. I like that idea. That's a good one. But you said that you had some specialness for the show and tell. I'm really excited.
So I'm going to try to not break this.
Okay.
This was originally Alex Palma's. He's moved on. Really great concept artist. Used to work with us. Good friend, great guy. But and then he gifted it to Emerson, which is bullshit that Emerson got this and I didn't. This should have went to me, Alex. Seriously.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I got to put it in the. Okay, wait.
Yeah, more towards your center.
So this is. I'm not going to break it. It's heavy as shit and it's really expensive. It is a full-size cane from Robocop 2. Look at that thing.
Oh my god, dude, that's rad.
Look at that. Wait, my hand's in the way. Okay. Now I really am going to break it if I remove my hand. Okay.
Be careful.
We're going to balance this and not break it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, dude.
Wait a second. I'm going to do one thing here. All right, there you go. Can you see that, chat? Look how cool that looks. Is that in camera?
Yeah, it looks awesome, dude.
It's awesome and it's amazing, and there's like an enormous amount of detail, which you can't see. But it's this thing is wicked, and he gave this to him. I think that's more of the story, is that someone was just given this.
Yeah,
which
holy
is
hell,
garbage.
The fact that it's hard to lift and it was just given.
It is. Look at this.
Damn.
Pain. And wait, I was gonna ask oh Jesus Christ, that wouldn't have been good. As part of the show, are we allowed to watch things on YouTube together?
That's a good question.
Is that legal, chat?
It's weird because you know that YouTube, everybody on YouTube's figured out there's like, you can play a clip from any movie as long as it's like a very short, I can't remember what the thing is. Midnight or somebody tell me because you guys do it all the time. Is it like 3 seconds? What is the rule? I can't remember what it is. I know we can't just like watch a full movie because that gets into, that's like literally the warning they say you can't do. You know what I mean?
I wanted to watch the section in Robocop 2 when they're making the robots.
Oh god, that's so good.
Maybe we can't. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thought it'd be fun to watch that. That's my favorite part. I love that.
We'll see if we can between now and
and if we can, chat, we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
Because that part when they make all the robots is like my favorite part in Robocop. Yeah, I think Robocop 2 is very underrated. Chat, are you agreeing with me?
2, dude.
Robocop 2 is good. Nuke.
I think I told you the fastest, most proud DLC I ever bought in any game. The Robocop game that they just made a year ago, I think it was when it came out. Rogue City.
Yeah, Rogue City.
The DLC was legit, just the pearlescent, reflective Robocop 2 full skin, and then his all blacked out gun, and I was like, take my money, bro. Take it all. Yeah. I was like, you think I want to play as vanilla Robocop when I have the second Robocop 2 skin? That is I love that skin, dude. It's the coolest.
Yeah. So it is the coolest.
Easy,
I thought, supposedly, not supposedly, I think he did. Frank Miller worked on the screenplay for Robocop 2. So the nuke thing is very Frank Miller. Nuke, he's always kind of doing that with like Sin City or like The Dark Knight Returns. There's always like the punks and they're into the drugs and like
it's kind of
that movie.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
It was good, yeah. And I mean, directed by the guy who directed Empire Strikes Back.
That's right. Damn, I forgot that. Oh,
Kirk. Oh my God, Kurtzner.
Yes.
Kurt, right? Chat. Kurt.
Yeah, chat. Give us the thing. Type it.
I should know that. I can't believe I don't know that.
I can't remember it either. It is.
Yeah, but he directed. He directed Empire Strikes Back, but that was an awesome movie. And yeah, so Kane is just so great. It's such a cool character. Phil Tippett, I believe, designed that soup to nuts. So I know his studio built it. And if you guys don't know who Phil Tippett is, guy's awesome. You know, stop motion animation, did all the coolest stuff from way back in the day. I don't know if I think he is still working. I think he actually made like a movie or something.
That's awesome. Oh wait, he's not the guy that did. No, I don't think so. The guy that did. What is that movie that's on Shudder? I know a lot of movies are on Shudder, but it's something with the name God in it, and it's all stop motion, and it looks super, super sick.
It's nuts.
Yeah, I think that might be. Irvin. Oh, wait,
he said Mad God or
Mad God is the movie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Irvin Kershner is the name though.
Irvin Kershner. There you go.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So awesome movie. Big shout out to that. Big shout out to Alex Palma for not giving that to me. And thanks a lot.
Not really salty at all. Totally cool. But speaking of, this is a perfect transition. We finally the thing is open wide. Everybody from the studio can now share all of their work from Dark Ages Online, and we have seen like so much cool stuff come out. We were just mentioning Emerson, like the whole entire team. Everybody's been sharing their stuff, and I think I have all of the artists queued up of mainly William, and I think Nathan made Collins. But if you want to go through them, I thought these would be fun to look at.
Let's look at it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. You. All right, so up first, who we got? Who's being depicted?
That is painted, I believe, by William Bao. And I'm going to have my phone up. So for anybody in concept who's watching the show, text me as I get this stuff wrong. If I get it wrong.
Impossible.
And I got no text yet. So
okay, we're good.
That is William Bao. And I believe that is a portrait of Mr. Nate. Yes.
I think so. All right, up next. This is still a William Bao piece, but who's represented here?
I think that's Emerson.
I don't think this one's Emerson. Al Pacino. It's Al Pacino. I know Emerson's coming up. I know this one's not Emerson.
No, I gotta say, Cruge.
No.
I stole that from Cruge because as soon as it went up, Cruge said Al Pacino.
Oh, I just read it. Yeah, that's good.
That's right. So, yes, Cosmic Mancubus on the sled thing went. I agree. That thing is awesome. I totally forgot about that concept. We should put that in there.
That was good.
Yeah. That was a great character.
And they're
asking, I believe.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe that is Emerson, the art director. Yes.
This is not
I
Emerson.
Think so.
I know that's true because I think he's either coming up next or the one after.
It's not?
No.
William, who the hell is that?
Yeah. Who you even painting here? Who is this?
All right, wait a minute. I'm getting him on the line right now.
All right.
We're gonna solve this.
All right.
I'm gonna make some. I know these people, chat. I could get this solved right now.
Get him on the horn.
That's right.
And as you know, in chat, all of these are in game, which is amazing. That the coolest way to be represented as an artist in the game. That's Ethan. Emerson said. That's Ethan. He just put it in.
Wait,
Twitch
Emerson's
chat.
in chat?
Yeah.
Where is he? Which one is he on?
Twitch.
I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Emerson, I'm trying to call you for Christ's sake. Okay.
All right. So you ready?
So that's
Ethan.
Al
Pacino.
That don't look like Ethan.
Come on. Is that Ethan? All right. Next up.
That's Emerson.
There we go. That's Emerson.
There he is.
Yeah.
Look how angry he looks.
I know, dude. He's got the shield. He's got the axe. Damn. That axe is crazy looking.
He looks furious.
He does. He does.
And paintings are beautiful, by the way,
dude,
by Mr. William Bao.
For real.
That is Olympia.
Mm-hmm.
Olympia Sweetman, superstar concept artist.
That's right. It's cool too because you can really like all the details on the Sentinel armor and how they all have different stuff, but like similar touches. Like she's got the first stuff, like the Slayer. It's like, dude, they're so cool.
Right.
Next up.
That is Alejandro.
There he is.
Easy one.
He got the eye patch too. It's cool the difference. Also, look what's in his hand there. Looks like he might have the Heart of Archer. What do I know?
That's right, because he designed that.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. All right, next up.
That's Jason Martin. Is that Jason Emerson?
Yeah,
That's the
I think
best.
that's Jason, right?
Look how old he looks, Emerson. That's wrong.
He's so old. He's sitting down. He's like, you know what? I could take 5. Just give me.
So, chat. Jason Martin is a very good friend of mine. We've worked together for so long. Jesus, Jason, I don't know how long. Like a really long time. And since I was in my 20s, and and he's our character modeling art director.
That's right.
And he's awesome.
I actually got a new. Him and I were. And
he kind of looks like that.
Yeah, he does.
That's right.
He does. He has that. I was gonna say him and I have been exchanging like stuff to watch back and forth.
Jason Martin.
Yeah, I got a new one for you, Jason. This was my movie of the year, #1 movie of 2022. Decision to Leave. That's my recommendation. It's the same guy that directed Old Boy, and he did like Handmaiden. The guy is an absolute master. He's actually got a new movie coming out this year, but Decision to Leave, couldn't recommend it more. All right, next up.
Got it. Hey, really quick, chat.
Yeah.
Can't give a DLC date. Reasonable amount of time. Obviously, working hard on it, but that's all. I'm sorry. I would like to. Can't announce things. I want to tell you so many things, chat, but we can't do that. But but yeah, think reasonable amount of time, working hard on it. But I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like we're ignoring your question.
Fair.
That is William Bao.
Who's this young lad?
These are all the concept guys.
Yeah.
It's just fun, chat. These are people from our team, and they always put that stuff in there. So I like to be able to show the stuff. These are all over. There's all kinds of Easter eggs hanging on the walls.
Yeah.
Can we buy these prints? Sure, we should print them.
That'd be cool.
That would be great.
I also like how he managed to when he did the painting of himself. He does look tall in this picture, and he is tall. That dude is tall.
William is really. He's not as tall as me, but he's tall.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he dies when he's playing the game. You don't. He's not as tall as you, but you know, we could try. We could try. And this one went out of the frame because it's a little bit slightly different thing. Let me move the box. There we go. No frame. So,
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
is that Colin? Is that Colin?
Yeah, because look at that's isn't that Ripley, his dog, in the bottom?
Yes. There's throughout all of the games, chat. There is stuff about all of the staff, and that's a tradition of id going all the way back to our original games. If you guys played, I believe it was Quake 1 or Quake 2, but I think it was Quake 2. You go into the room at the end, and there's all the pictures, of the devs there. It
was in Doom 3 also. Yeah, I remember that. Like, it's like the secret room, and then there's just the little paintings of, or it wasn't even paintings. They were just like JPEGs back then.
so it's a tradition to put the devs in the game. Yeah. So.
You know what I don't have, but we should get for next stream is.
And mine is a wanted poster.
That's exactly
everybody
what I
else.
was gonna say.
Everybody else gets beautiful oil paintings.
Yeah.
And I am just a criminal that's wanted for something, stealing. I have no idea. I murdered someone or something.
You and Marty, you guys are both wanted,
right.
And there's a bounty for you in like the currency, the in-world currency. So
yeah. I'd love to put Romero. We did a thing once, chat, where I'd put Romero. Like, I think the part is like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, guys, we have to do like sign NDAs and copyrights and stuff like that. So it's not as easy because there was a time where I wanted to put all of the Doom tubers in the DLC. We were going to have. We may still do that. I'm going to try to do that. But
I remember that.
Yeah, we had an NPC call out all of you guys because we love you guys so much. We love all the support, and we're going to have Alston and Horde Mode and all those guys. So let's see if we can do it again. But there was like signing of something, and I think Horde Mode refused because he said we had to pay him all this money. I'm just
exactly. He's like, look, in my rider, I said
that's right. He's
green M&Ms only.
That's right. Now, hey, and I saw an episode of big shout out to Horde Mode Gaming and Alston's show. That was really cool. I'd love to be a part of that. We could hook it up, Alston, no problems, and cool stuff. And we're listening. I heard all the feedback, and you guys should be pleased with
Yeah.
what we're working on. So,
Tell you what.
great show. You guys are killing it, keeping the Doom community informed.
That's right.
What is the latest up? And we're about to play, but what is the latest updates on the game that I could tell you guys about? Well,
Berserker trophy fixed next week. Next.
Berserker trophy fixed.
Yeah.
Some balancing around Super Shotgun. Let's not call it nerfing. Let's admit that the Super Shotgun in areas, in certain places, is a little OP. So I think the time to kill with certain demons in certain situations, especially the breaking of armor, feels a little aggressive.
A little too high, maybe.
We're working on like that. It would heat up armor. This is for Alston's show. We got to give. Okay, so here's some info.
A little nugget or two.
So you guys can put this into show. So a little bit of balancing around the Super Shotgun. I think that the Super Shotgun is heating up armor as intended when it comes to the upgrade, but it's also breaking it a bit too fast, which gets a little brain dead of like shoot, and the shotgun does everything. The shotgun should be super powerful. It should feel awesome. I love the way it deletes a Revenant close up. You earn that stuff. He's super fast. But does it need to be the kind of thing that just does everything? No. Like, I think it should heat up armor really fast and then eventually break it. But I do think that it should take a little longer to break armor, so the time to kill it increases a little bit. I think Mancubuses, the removal of arms of Mancubuses is fantastic. I know it's one of Mayo's favorite things. I don't know that it needs to also kill the Mancubus quite so easily, so I think we could make the Mancubus a little bit more resistant. You'll still wreck them with the Super Shotgun. That's the best gun in the game. Can we play with ammo upgrades? Ammo capacities, like make you focus when it comes to those kind of power weapons a little more on regenerating ammo through melee. I think we can do that too. So there's lots of little areas where it's not just we just made it weaker. More like finding these moments to kind of tweak the balance of some of these weapons that are outliers. I find that the grenade launcher, I don't know what we should do with that. It's a great weapon. It's a strategic weapon. It's tactical. Do I think that it could do maybe a little bit more AoE or something? Possibly.
We love the upgrade that does the mini ones. Like, it feels like you're in a
that's the thing.
It's great, you know what I mean?
If you invest in that gun, it does what you need it to do.
Yeah.
So that stuff is good. We did. I don't know if we. So right now you can upgrade. You can unlock the Impaler's upgrade of the empowered shot just by throwing the shield throw and touching a guy, regardless of whether it's stuck in him or not. That feels OP because then you get into this loop of just constantly getting the empowered. So we're fixing that. That's going to be balanced. Exploration of the ground, the red unbreakable attacks. We talked about that last week. That we play tested that very quickly. Learned really fast why we took that away because we had that like that in development for a while. That does not feel good.
Yeah.
We actually explored. Reintroducing glory kills when it came to certain AI. So on that subject matter, we had glory kills in the game for a while. I've told this story many times. I hope people don't think we're lying or kidding. I tell you the truth. I wouldn't even tell you the story if it wasn't the truth.
True.
And it slows down the game. It feels terrible. Across the board, when you stop and glory kill a Hell Knight, it is the worst feeling ever. Because... it's a dense game full of. I've told this many times. Leonidas, you got to be able to reposition, and it was all about freedom and flow. We're fully committed to the vision of stand and fight and moving through the space like Leonidas. It just didn't feel good, chat. It was easy for us to turn them back on. We took a look at it, and it doesn't feel good in that regard.
Yeah.
Can we polish some of the ragdolls? Can we do a little finessing? Yes, but this game is not about stopping and glory killing. And if you want to glory kill, yes, you could leap and jump and control that.
Exactly. Do the execution.
But it's like
from the air.
not having the ability to control that and being forced to do that, especially when you're on Nightmare and you're doing all this stuff. And you're on a Nightmare run, Ultra Nightmare run, and you don't want to die, and we take you out of it, against your will, and you do a glory kill, and then all of a sudden the enemy, you're not be able to get in position. Just like a million reasons why.
Not to mention, then you almost got to introduce all the rune stuff from Eternal, where it's like, can you do it faster? Can you do it super fast? And it's like, what are we?
But it just it doesn't fit the game. There's too many guys. There's just too many guys. It does absolutely take away your ability to do combos. So, Yes, there are too many enemies at once, monkey, so you understand. Yes, in summary, listen, we're always listening. It's not that you guys were nervous that we were going to walk away from stand and fight. That's not what we're here to do.
Yeah.
But if you have feedback, I'll listen to anything. The consumer's never wrong. If you guys feel like you want something, we'll totally look at it. And that one didn't really feel good. What else? Working hard on acts 2 and 3 of the game, adding some of the layers to the combat that we added to the first act. You guys like that. I think we will roll back some of the Stone Imp spam in the Impaler Arena. Got feedback on that from several of you, Mayo included.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Like, gets a little dense. And we're adding that to a lot of the leaders and some of the other fights. And honestly, just finding opportunities where it felt thin that we feel like we could just bolster some of the combat here and there for the base game.
Yeah.
Since we're in there tweaking little moments here and there, we wanted to upgrade that stuff. What else could I tell you? I don't know if Alston is here. Midnight, is there anything else you want to know? Ask me a question. I'll see if I could tell you. Salim, a big shout out on the mods, Salim. We see your work and we think it's awesome, buddy. And that's blocking while switching. On that front, we're gonna make it a quick switching game, Salim. We're rolling that all the way back. You're gonna be able to speed switch. I'm just kidding. We are absolutely looking into sanding down some of the potential rough edges around weapon switching. So blocking while weapon switching, that's under consideration. We're looking into that. We have to really make sure that it doesn't balance things, but we don't disagree that there might be room for improvement there.
Yep.
So yes, we're playing today, Alves. Absolutely. We'll be starting here in a second. I just wanted to give you guys some answers. Somebody give me a question. So Alston or Midnight or anybody, does anybody want to know anything else?
Let's see here. They were just, I think you kind of already answered that. Would it be similar to quick swapping like Doom Eternal? No.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not. There's moments where you want to be able to block while you're switching. That seems fair. It just can't lead to the DLC news is we're working on it. We can't announce dates, but we're working on it. We're working on it really hard.
Here's another question we can't answer. Oh god, no, you hit it.
Working on master levels. Yeah, of course. Like I already said that. So like you guys know, we need to be able to provide you through those experiences with the update. I said we're working on it. I don't want to say too much specifics about how many, and what it is. Just know that it's the full exploration. You'll be able to fully express yourselves in this new combat loop once we're able to provide you with that experience. We can't wait to get your hands on that kind of stuff, and we're hard at work, and it feels so good. That stuff is really exciting. We need more Easter eggs. I don't know that we're going to get more of that stuff in there.
Yeah. This one's we had talked about this before, but Hellwalker99 on Twitch says Spectral Wolf Children. We talked about how cool the idea would be, but again, I
think so too. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Gotta fit. But yes.
Yeah.
What else? And then we'll just get started. The Balgard Demons and DLC or a sequel. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. You want what else? New cosmetics, TBD. Usually when we make content, there's usually cosmetics associated with it related to like skins and stuff like that. The texture updates. But TBD on that stuff.
Sir Chromedome says title battles on foot. I don't know if anybody. It's hard to realize how small you are versus how big they are because you're in an Atlan when you're fighting them. So very normal. But if you look down when you're ever in your Atlan, when you're out of combat, and you see like when you're stepping on like a Vagary or a Pinky Rider, how small they are. Now think that you're smaller than them by a lot. So that fight would be like a flea on like a world-ending size thing.
You'd be like a little ankle biter.
Yeah,
just
exactly. MMA Fro, this is the last question maybe, says, can Pinky Riders get a parryable melee? That might be cool for early game especially.
No, but his bite is getting, like, it looks beautiful. I played it today. We've got it heating up, and then he lunges at you. There's a great sound effect that is associated with it, and it's nasty, and we're going to put it back on the no brink of death list. That thing is going to be mean, but you'll see it coming. We can't make it super mean until you see it coming.
Okay, I like that. That's good.
Somebody just asked me, and I was gonna IMX Twitch. That line run from the Slayer in the previous level, was that run directed at Azric or the King, and maybe both Azric and the Witch? Thanks for replying in advance. That was directed towards Novik. He was giving Novik and Thera, who was listening in, a heads up. That was he used to say more. Here's another little thing. He said something. What did he say? He responded to Thera. Here's a little nugget. More for the shows. We got to give you guys stuff so you can put it in your news. So he responded to Thera when she kind of asked him for help. When that's what that moment's about, is she's like bonding with him a little bit because she's one of the only people, except for the legendary intern. We all know that the legendary intern is the best.
Shout outs.
That she kind of asks him for help. And then what he does in the game is he just stops and gives the subtlest of nods, and that lets her know that he's interested in helping. He used to say something back to her, like, I'll find him for you.
Yeah.
That didn't go over well. People didn't like that.
Yeah,
that got aggressively negative feedback.
I remember that.
Yeah. So that was something that he talked one other time, and that one wasn't cool. It's always kind of with the Slayer, it's like just a little bit, because he chooses not to talk. That's the coolest thing about the Slayer, is he can talk. He just doesn't. He chooses not to.
Speaking of which, Complete Animation says, who is the voice actor for Doom Guys, Grunts, and Run? The line, Run. It's Jason Kelly, right?
I believe so, yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I think the breathing was originally me. It might still be me.
Oh, we got to find that out. If we do, we got to see if we can get the clip from Chad and team, because I want to hear the raw of it. We're just huffing and puffing.
I can do it right now.
It's him. Confirmed. Clip it. That's
right.
Make a video.
No, I can't remember. I know we did a temp, but it might be the actor. Probably is the actor. I'm sure it is. But the at some point, just for the that's just pain, like the breath sounds or something.
Oh,
but the grunts are definitely the actor. I didn't do the grunts. But
you're like, it's not my contract.
Yeah, there are codex pages in the game that probably bugs. If it's in the codec, if it's in the engine, but it's not in the game, it's just a bug. We'll get that fixed. You don't want to hear a mic on me while I'm doing BJJ. It's just a lot of grunting and pain.
It's got to be a voice memo on your phone somewhere.
Yes,
we'll get to it eventually.
Exactly. Why is there so many dead wraiths on the ground in front of the Temple of Lomarith? They go to Orange to free the old one. Can't say. I think that's part of the mystery of the world. I don't want to say too much of that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, we can get into the death run here.
All right.
Let me try to hold on a second. Let me get it.
And then let me know when you're loaded in. I'll switch us.
Hold on.
Take your time. Horde Mode Gaming says, "Don't spoil the lore!" with double exclamation marks.
That's right. You guys love when the lore is like a
little ambiguous, right? Yeah.
Yes.
More to talk about.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Ready to go?
Ready to go. I got some feedback last time, chat, that it was a little low.
Oh, okay. I can fix that on my side. So if you keep it the way it is on your side, I think it was 51 is our sweet spot. I can tweak it on our side.
I wish.
I've got you way lower. Here, let me turn the game audio on. That's on. You guys let us know.
You know what I wish, Josh? I wish I could. Oh, you control it? Because what's happening is if I make it louder in my headphones, then I can't hear you as much.
Right.
Is there a way to do like the thing?
Probably.
My Steel series that we had on our last
had
one
the slider, right?
Yes.
Like game
this one does not.
Voice. We'll set it up. We'll get it. We'll get it for next time.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to go about here.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Chat, let us know, because again, I can.
All right, I'm going to put it to 40.
Okay. I might have.
And that's good for me. So if you could crank it for them.
Yeah. I'll get it to where it needs to be. So let's get into the game, and then chat. You guys can tell me. You guys can fight and chat about if it's too loud or too quiet, and then we'll make little adjustments. I think it probably is. I'm gonna make a little adjustment now. I think about there should be okay, but we'll see when we get in. All right. So where did we leave off here? And also, let me get that thing off the screen. Where the hell is that?
All right. Well, this is the scene we're just talking about.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The Makers, their directive was clear. What would you have us do?
Yeah, good timing.
Nothing.
She is. She senses that the Slayer is more than just a weapon.
It can't be removed. We scanned it.
Siddharth,
Prior to
Iyer,
the
they are
detonate.
bonding.
That demon, he's after something. You saw that. Call it the heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. But the heart is incomplete. It's made up of 2 parts. The other half is a power source, and we don't know where it is.
Valen's search party is still active.
If he ever gets control of it, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive.
He's so cool.
Look at the acknowledgement. Game recognized game. Bam.
Unlock the Ancestral Forge.
I also love that they have an understanding. They didn't just have to have some huge ass
That's
conversation.
right.
about it.
And they're
That's
helping
cool.
him.
Yep.
But this guy is going to be compromised.
Yeah. Speaking of. I love a good possession. This is a good one.
That's right. Spinal B said he could feel the sparks.
Contact the ministry. You are stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak.
I also love that you guys did the detail of his eyes and the. It's like the best.
Big shout out to Colin James and his whole team, Mr. Monty, Taylor, Justin, William. I'm not going to try to pronounce William, the lead lighter's last name, because it's very intense. And
I got a fun little nugget for that too, if you want, Hugo.
yes,
We are working on right now, hopefully by next week.
Good.
We're gonna upload to
Team ready to
YouTube
sweep
the
the floor when
entire
we're done.
the entirety of the Dark Ages cutscenes in 4K, approved 5.1 sound team, so you can just with no commercials on the Bethesda channel. So next week at some point we're gonna try to get it out. So if you want to just sit back, make some popcorn, watch in 4K 60 with 5.1, the whole cinematics back to back, it approved. We're trying to get that out next week.
is it laggy? Raven Stoic?
Shouldn't be. We'll see when you actually get in there. He's the only person that said that, so I haven't seen anybody say that else.
Okay.
No, you're
Yes.
laggy.
I'm laggy? Me?
No, I'm just talking to chat.
Oh.
No, we're not. I think we're good.
Why is the Creed maker so fat? We don't like to say that about our
Bruh.
characters. Listen, he has a glandular problem. That's
Right?
what it is.
And he's also got like a worms problem or something, man.
He's
Play
got
the
a lot
game.
of pressure on him.
Yeah.
And some people eat their feelings, and that's what's happening.
There you go.
God knows I do. I tend to eat kind of everything.
Yeah. Same.
All right, let's go. So chat, just so everybody knows,
Review.
is Devo in here? Is any of the superstar speedrunning
Speedrunners?
community here?
Let's see.
Where are
Sound
my
off.
where are the black belt Doom people? I want to show off how
Yeah,
my
yeah.
my sliders are better than yours. What do we got in here? Is anybody? They don't even care anymore.
It's in-
Toyota. Toyota's pretty good.
There he is.
I've seen his Doom Eternal stuff. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not. It's Arrhythmia. He's okay.
There he is.
He's pretty good.
I mean, everybody's
I've
trying
seen-
to get to your level, so you know.
Yeah. Havoc. Yeah.
Aspirational.
All right. All right. Listen, you guys are pretty good.
Yeah.
I see. So this is look at this, you guys. Tell me if you're proud. I don't know about the 500. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this is gonna last.
We'll see. I
And
mean,
then-
you got through it last stream, so.
The damage to demons at 75 is frustrating, and
It's
and
tough,
110
dude.
is about all I can handle. So this is where we're at. We've got
good
max
spread.
damage, and we've got less damage to demons. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see where it goes. Let's see if we could keep it there. That means I don't get to make mistakes at all.
I mean,
Actually,
you never
I can
have
make-
on stream, so
That's
shouldn't be a
right.
problem.
0 deaths.
Yep, every
The
time.
deathless stream.
My people guarded this forest
Another one.
for generations.
Sheik M says, was Doomslayer wearing the Praetor suit in Dark Ages?
Oh my god.
See, we're
I'm gonna die right now.
I know. The nightmare. Oh, it's
I can't
spicy.
even get into this room.
Get that shield in him when it comes back. You gotta
All right,
pause
we-
his. Yeah,
Wait,
what
we
do
got to
you-
do some work here.
Oh, okay. Let's clean it up.
All right. Listen, that was just a warm up,
Yeah.
Arrhythmia. Don't judge.
That's right.
I can't. Arrhythmia, are you coming to QuakeCon? Are you like a QuakeCon person?
I'm pretty positive Rhythm is going to be there because this is a little bit of a, I guess, announcement for those who will either be in attendance or who will be watching online. But we're running. I talked to Retro and he's got the gang together. I'm pretty sure I saw Arrhythmia. Are you signed up for some things? I know Kovac is. I know Retro is. Are you in there, Arrhythmia? Let me know if you are, but we're going to run those back. I think the speed runs are going to be...
Dude.
I didn't even see it. I actually looked down, so it didn't count. So don't worry about that one. That one's on me.
That was a lot.
That one's on me. I think we're doing speed runs like 11 or 12 to 6 p.m. on Friday and Saturday at QuakeCon. So... Okay, Arrhythmia is trying to swing it this year, so make it happen, my friend. We want to see you there, and everybody here, of course.
Hey, oh my God! With the distance on that whip, I forgot.
I like that you're doing Shredder though, because we put that upgrade point into it for pincushion, I think, last time, if I remember right.
You know what I don't like? I don't like 110, but that's all right.
I think you're gonna one more death. It's gonna be your perfect speed.
It's gonna be dialed in.
Yeah. You're like, until we nerf this shotgun. I'm just kidding.
All right, this dude's dead.
Look at that, heat it up. Nice. Yeah, give him a little fisticus. There we go.
All right, I gotta ride my progression.
That's right. Damn, his bobbing and weaving does look wild at 110, and it's funny because
It's
fast.
scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
This is ridiculous.
I feel like we gotta, when he's standing up, right, we gotta put
man,
the shield
we-
saw on him and stop him from
Yeah,
what he
we
wants to
shouldn't
do.
have talked for so long. This is gonna take like 17 hours.
You're like, this is gonna be 100 hours this stream. I'm sorry. He's like, we're stuck in the first arena, so
All right.
tell my wife I love her, and I'll see her next week.
Oh Jesus.
Oh. That
Oh my
felt-
God, dude. That was ridiculous. That was so
Yeah.
stupid. That was the dumbest thing ever.
Tedekin says, Hugo, the start of this level is extremely buggy. You're right. There's just bugs everywhere. That's
It
what
is
we run
floated
into.
with bugs. Forget about the Berserker bug. What about the bugs in this level?
Yeah, what about every time he's dying? Bug after bug, obviously. It's got to be. No other explanation.
Man, no falter from that? Who made this game?
I'm telling you.
Seriously, we need way more falters in this game. I gotta be honest.
All right, here.
Mayo's right.
Shield's back now. You could always pause him. See, this is good. This is
Right.
a little. It's not the retreating. It's just the.
Yeah,
re-upping
I'm
the
just gonna need to
resources.
play
a little more conservative.
Pandemonium-esque.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. Double whiplash gone. Now it's just cleaning up the.
Oh, hey, also chat, slider removal slowdown already in and functioning.
Ooh, there you go. That's a huge nugget for them.
Yep.
Say it one
Austin,
more
you
time
get
for
that?
the people in the back. One more time for the people in the back.
Slow-mo increase in. We've doubled the length of the slow-mo, and it's totally functioning. That will be in the game tomorrow. And
You thought you knew slow-mo. Well, we slowed it down
right.
for you.
all right, stop shooting me, dude.
See, I like what you did there. Because you didn't stop him originally by throwing it into him, though, you blocked it all, which is correct because
Well-
that thing will eat you alive, that hit scan.
Yeah. I was waiting for him to stop shooting. No, the slider is in it. The slider is in and working, and
For the slow-mo part.
yes, for the slow-mo guys, feels good.
Yeah. because we've seen all your not only requests but your videos of the version where you guys mess with it in console and stuff, and it's cool. It looks cool.
Yeah, it is totally cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
The Revy.
God,
I think you
Darn it.
got a checkpoint though, didn't you? Or
I hope so.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good.
Hey, you guys said you wanted to pick key cards up off of characters like you did in 2016. We made that for you.
I was gonna say, hope you meant it, because we did the shit out of that in this one.
Yeah.
Energy says, can't wait for the slow-mo slider to come out so I have another excuse for my death. Exactly. We all need one more.
That's right. Rest assured that there will be new AI in the DLC.
That's exciting
Always
as hell.
to be expected.
Yeah, but still, really exciting.
Yes. And I think that you guys should be pleased. The team is hard at work. There are interesting things happening.
It's funny, speaking of the slow-mo stuff, a tall shade of the color red said Doom Super Hot. Did you ever get a chance to play Super Hot when it came out a few years
Yes,
ago?
I did. Yes, I did.
God,
it was
that
awesome.
Game is cool, man.
So awesome. Such a cool game.
Yeah.
What kind of... It was garbage. It was freaking nonsense.
It's time to crack out the green tea. We gotta get it going. Is this
That's
thing even
right.
gonna show up like that?
That's
No,
it.
not really.
The gate will open now.
Shout out to my homie Jules, who just had a birthday. I think we missed it last week. Shout out to Jules, who says Super Hot absolutely whips. Completely true.
It does whip.
Yeah.
It's a great game. Really smart game. In the spirit of that kind of game, I don't know what came first, but Ghost Runner also a great kind of like,
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
you know, figure out. I don't know what the hell you call those games, like
Yeah.
enter the room and figure out your path kind of a game.
Yeah, it's like strategic FPS puzzle thing. Yeah, they're
Yes.
great though. Super fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Pretty sure Ghost Runner just put out the third one this year, last
Jesus
year.
Christ, I thought I killed that guy.
Oh man, I didn't see it, so it didn't count. So you're good. I think you just picked up the yellow key card now. Okay, yeah, you just picked it up now.
All
So
right, what are we doing with upgrades here? What gun am I riding?
because I thought you just put the last one in the shredder. Yeah.
All right,
so
I
you
have
did
that shredder
Pincushion.
upgrade.
Mhm.
God, this is gonna be.
I don't
hard.
think you
Man, I got
touched the
nothing in the cycler.
Yeah, so
Who
we
doesn't
gotta-
invest in the cycler?
Well, it's because you did accelerator. You did the hell
All
out
right,
of the
we-
accelerator. So we got to
All right,
switch
we're
to the
gonna have-
accelerator. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, here we go. And I mean, we've done some active tunable stuff that change.
It's not the cycler is not good at range with. Okay, I got this, chat.
Because we messed
got
with a little
this.
bit of the like ammo and stuff like that for.
Yes, we
accelerator.
gotta go. We gotta go here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got all this.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Yes, open the gate. All right, you're gonna get this, buddy.
A little bit of that. One more there. It's open. Super shot. See, I do love that we were talking about, you know, the changes to the super shotgun that may be coming in an active tunable update, but I do love how, again, lore consistent with every other Revenant versus super shotgun in the Doom franchise. I love how it eats him alive in this, though. I feel like Revenant meeting the super shotgun should always end in no more Revenant. That feels right.
Yes.
You know?
Okay.
Aldo's
is
saying
just-
that the Gen X energy builds up slowly but surely. Exactly.
It does.
Exactly.
The Gen X frustration.
That's right. It starts at the bottom of the X. Keeps growing. We're at the middle of the X right now.
Jesus God.
All right.
Why is that dude still alive? Holy shit. This guy's aggravated.
Gretch67 says, it's been in his back of his mind, you guys ever plan on making more master levels for Doom Eternal? I mean, I don't know why we would when we have, like, if you haven't checked it out already, the modders have been doing incredible stuff, and there's even, again, right now it's in the public beta. You can opt in on Steam. Just check out the whole branch of the modding branch of Doom Eternal, and you can play a ton of people's stuff. That's amazing. So yeah, we're putting our energy into Dark Ages.
That's it.
All right.
The gate will open now.
Yeah, exactly. Salim says, look at mods, lol. Yeah. Look at mods. Chad is saying we believe in you. That's Mr. Zombie UK. He believes.
I appreciate that, Mr. Zombie. Dude, seriously.
Those stone imps, bro.
We also have the resources lowered. Oh my god.
The hit scan, the arachnotron. At least you guys, there is a barrel up there for him though. He wants that barrel to
We got
be
this.
floated.
All right, I have to focus again because this is going to take 14 hours.
I'm already thinking about the end of this map, and I'm like, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. I know he's coming. Aldo says, this poor dead guy just keeps losing his card. Well, you know, keep it on a necklace. It's gonna get got. Yeah, Nick7247 says the Agadon is waiting for you, Hugo. We know. We'll see him. We'll meet him. We'll get there. And Aiden Purcell says, is he still on 500 damage that he's taking? The answer
Yes,
is
I
yes.
am. You bet your butt. Oh, Jesus, with these guys.
No.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. He's shooting me in the back.
All right, little resource get. Never
All
hurt
right, we got it.
nobody.
We got to power up here.
You could go get that one up, by the way, from the other side. Go
Yeah,
up the
did
right
I- did I?
No,
Yes,
we didn't
yes.
do this, so let's do that.
Wait, and did I upgrade
Which one?
this thing? Okay, I got at least
Change
that
that?
upgrade.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I invested in that one too. Okay. Yeah, let's go get this thing.
Yeah, we need to.
Maybe if I run away, they'll despawn.
I just get lucky.
That's right. Listen, don't judge me, Arrhythmia. We're gonna take the W
That's right.
whatever way we can here.
Don't forget when you jump over here, there will be a nightmare imp that wants your shield stuck in him
Right.
when we get to the other side. So we can go get that one up on the other side over here. If memory serves. Maybe it's just a imp stalker, I can't remember. Oh god, no. Oh right, there's a shield. Shield soldier. Oh god, the hit scan is so like the distance is good, but there it is, there it is, there it is.
That was very stressful right there.
5 health though? I mean, the sweat is good. You're alive.
Okay.
Brink of
I
death.
think there's more crap over here.
Yeah, right here. Imp stalkers. Oh,
God!
the second one. There is a one up there, so that will be clutch when we do
Oh
it.
my god, you're gonna make me walk all the way back.
He forgot it. There's your key.
Oh, dude, and I was already making progress on that encounter. Okay,
I
what
know.
we're gonna do is just ignore that.
The big dog says Berserker PS5 win fix next week. We already said it. You're late,
Yes.
but you're never. But you're always on time when you get the answer. So there you go. Welcome to the stream.
All right, we're gonna save. What does Chad think? Obviously, we save the 1-ups for the Agadon. No question about that. Yeah, there ain't no way that I'm doing this without that 1-up. I need all the 1-ups.
Yeah.
What do we got here in terms of AoE? We don't have shit.
Yeah,
in terms
I mean, because we don't have the upgraded version of this that starts to do that. That's like at the very end of the upgrade tree. Do the stone imps. Yeah, they need to be shield bashed. Or yeah,
Okay.
change how it works. All right, we got the one up now, and we're gonna need it because we have 13 health. Are we? Yeah, I wouldn't commit
No.
yet. I wouldn't commit yet.
No. Okay.
Angie says Hugo can't make it to QuakeCon, still stuck in the forest.
I'm gonna be in the forest for like freaking 5 days.
We live here now. It is a pretty place though. I love Vissel Woods are beautiful. We're actually working on
Alright,
some
give me the juice.
environment videos for social that just get to take in some of the beauty of this map in particular. Well, all the maps, but I love this map.
All right, let's play good.
Yeah, let's play good now.
Let's not play stupid, chat.
is. Yep. Okay. We're cooking now. Get that shield saw out. Okay, Arachnotron's in, so be careful when you get around there. Remember that they've got the... Oh, holy... That was like a horror movie.
That was like a horror movie. The way that those things seek.
Yeah, holy hell. It's good. Nah.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's not the round.
I knew that was going to happen. All right.
He said leave one up for Forsaken Plains. Agadon champ is free. Yeah, that's fair.
That's it.
Yeah, that is
The
true.
gate will open now.
Because
There's one down there too, like right when you jump down to the bottom part after you get the grenade launcher. There's a, if I remember right, there's a one up down there before the Agadon fight.
son of a bee.
Son of a
All right, we're doing
beast.
worse. We're doing worse. The one up threw me off. I had a
know.
good thing going.
That's it. The gate will open now.
All right.
Nice. All right, we're locking in now. Nice. Yep. All right. Nightmare imps are gone. We got this shield. We didn't get any shield. Okay. Easy parry there. Oh god. Perfect execution. Yep. Get some resources back. Alright. We're locking in. Alright. Arachnotron's up there. So we're stone imps. Yes. Good.
I'm scared. I'm scared to go back out there.
I know, because you know what's up there. All right, pop that shot. One more. There we go. There we go. I like confirming that he's dead by seeing his body just fall into pieces around us. That's
That's
good
right.
confirmation.
Oh, look at this.
That nightmare amp, dude. You
Oh,
wanna
Jesus
put your
God.
shield- Oh, goodness. Everybody's taking a swipe. Put your shield in that guy. All right, or headshot him. That'll work. Another one.
Oh, dude, he was right next to me.
He really was. He truly is a nightmare amp.
Oh, God.
You told me, I think a while ago, in the later part of development, that your favorite demon was the Nightmare Amp. Is it still the
Oh,
Nightmare
yeah.
Amp?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of work went into him throughout development, and in particular his attack and the fence that he throws, and then just dialing in his lunge attack with the fence that he throws. Okay, shit.
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking I don't even want to stick my head out there.
I mean, you only got 2 ammo, so just be... Yeah, there we go. Oh, another Nightmare Amp.
Fuck.
No. I don't...
No? I worked really hard to get
All
over
right,
here. but
yeah. Well, then you got to...
I don't know, but then I'm gonna. What should I do? Chat thoughts.
We got a Cyber Demon next.
Oh yeah, the ricochet weapon. I totally agree. But should I
Should
no
we spend it? No.
thought? Use it? Yes. Revive.
Use it, do it. No. Man, it is a mixed bag in here.
You're not helping. You're all over the place. We need conviction. I need clear direction.
It looks like Twitch is very no. YouTube split, but it's saying more no than yes now.
All right.
so
All right. I'm not gonna use it.
I think no.
Listen, you guys got to align on the direction, because I'm out here. You're like mission control, and I'm in the fighter jet. And right now, you're gonna get me killed
Yeah.
if I don't get good, clear, concise direction.
Dallas, we have a problem.
That's right. It's like, should I shoot the nukes? No, maybe. I would.
It's like, I already hit the button. Is that no? Oh, okay. Yeah. MMA Pro says he's got a fun fact. The Arachnotron turret cannot kill the Slayer. Not breaching 5 HP ever, it seems. No, but that sounds risky to test.
The what, who?
That the Arachnotron turret cannot kill the Slayer. It doesn't breach 5 HP ever. So it just gets you to 5 HP. It gets you to breach of death. That's a no.
Such a pile of garbage right
That
there.
is the garbage.
All right. I don't know, chat. Maybe I should have used that one up. Oh my God, I was so close. I gotta play smarter. What do you think I'm doing wrong?
I think part of it's just getting back to what you're doing now, which is when you're carving, making sure that, you know, there's not demons behind you, that you're keeping, you know, you're playing the pandemonium mode where you're kind of keeping your back to just Geo and not demons, where you're getting in the middle of them. Because, you know, even fodder, the swipes of that could be that. Or they're projectiles like an imp, even just regular SMs.
That's total
that whippy.
baloney.
But look at it.
It's because it's at 110.
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
No,
Here's what we need to do.
Don't you touch the settings.
I'm not going to touch the settings.
All right, what do you think?
But I got hunger pains. So we're going to run to the snack machine and we are going to get Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts will provide us with the energy we need to get this done, because I didn't eat dinner.
Yeah.
All right, give me 2 seconds, chat.
All right, pop over. All right, we are going to switch to this. And we are going to see, all right, I'm going to mute the game audio for a second. So what, okay, Pop-Tarts equals energy. I think we established this a year or two ago. I think we were doing brown sugar at the time. That was what we were both rocking. I still think that brown sugar somehow being the kind of most, it's not vanilla, because technically there is the Pop-Tarts that have no frosting, which to me is, it's like eating a moon pie. It's just like, it'll just dehydrate you immediately. You'll just turn into like a wrinkled, shriveled raisin on the ground. But let's hear it in chat right now. Pop-Tarts is a Berserker food. That's can confirm. And brown sugar is the OG goat. You're right. Never tastes bad. But if there was going to be competition for brown sugar as a Pop-Tart, what would the number 2 be? I'm seeing some love for s'mores in YouTube. I'm seeing strawberry being a classic and Twitch, Aldo. Cookie dough, that's a flavor? Horde mode? I feel like, I don't want to be a cookie dough hater, but I feel like cookie dough has maybe gone almost too far. Like, there's cookie dough everything, and it's such a specific thing that is an actual thing you're talking about. Like, it's the form of making a chocolate chip cookie that I'm like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost a bridge too far sometimes. Man, I've seen a lot of love for strawberry. Okay, Justin F on YouTube, blueberry and wildberry, I'm with you on those. Coom for the win says, create a cigarette flavored Pop-Tart for Hugo. Speaking of cigarettes, you wouldn't think that would be a transition, but it is. One of my favorite memes as of late, I don't even, it's barely a meme, but it's gonna go get myself a fridge cigarette, which is someone usually pouring either Diet Coke or my weapon of, or, you know, fridge cigarette of choice, the like Coke Zero, into like a nice frozen glass with ice in it. It just does hit like that. Like, if you have a nice little mini boy Coke Zero fresh out of the fridge, that's a fridge cigarette. Not condoning smoking here, by the way. That's just drinking aspartame or whatever the hell's in that crap. Man, there's a lot of berry love. Strawberry, wildberry, blueberry in YouTube chat. And I agree, man. I think the berry ones all kind of hit for Pop-Tarts. Yeah, Jackath, that's not mine. You don't have to say you're nicking the fridge cigarette for me. That's the world. That belongs to you. That belongs to all of us. Oh, okay. Jules is saying any amount of chocolate, they're a chocolate goblin, a choco goblin. Okay. Yeah, exactly. This is the Pop-Tart consensus part of the stream. So this is where we sort out brown sugar, number 1. Ultimate OG, perfect Pop-Tart. Number 2, it's looking something in the berry family. Something between strawberry, blueberry, and wildberry. There's literally so much love for all 3, it's hard to say what number 2 is. Yeah, Bobby Blue Holiday says, Siggy from the Friggy. Exactly. Okay, so we're moving on now because we've done Pop-Tarts. So what is your fridge cigarette? For me, it's Coke Zero, the mini one, specifically the mini one. I'm seeing Jules saying, I'm a Dr. Pepper girly. Love me some Dr. Pepper. That's a good choice. What is your fridge cigarette of choice? If you're going to the fridge, you're about to sit down, watch something, play your favorite game, whatever it is, a slice of cheese? Thy sacred rat? Here's what worries me about when you said a slice of cheese. I love cheese like anybody else. Are you talking about the Kraft singles? Because that to me it's hell on earth. It's actual hell. Like, it's oil. All right, I'm seeing Diet Coke kombucha. All right, Galvaloo. That's a Pepsi Mango. All right, Aiden, I see you. Ginger ale is fire. I agree with that. The older I get, the more I like ginger everything. Ginger beer, ginger ale. It's also weird that ginger beer is not a beer. There's no alcohol, but you can order it like an adult when you're sitting down with other adults who are drinking. You can say ginger beer. All right, hold on. I'm hearing some shuffling around. Do we have Hugo? Do we have a Pop-Tart? Where's the Pop-Tart? What are those, chips? What are you doing?
No, it's
Those
I've
aren't
never eaten
games.
so fast in my life. This is all we got. We got a bunch of these.
Oh yeah, those Nature Valley or whatever, the granola bars. Those are pretty good. I was asking chat. This is a question for you too. So first we rated Pop-Tarts and we all agreed brown sugar is number 1. And number 2, it sounded like it was some kind of berry, whether it was strawberry, blueberry, or wild berry. What's your number 2 for Pop-Tarts?
My number 1 is cherry. You guys make me eat that foul stuff. I don't like that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Brown
I know
sugar
that-
didn't hate. Okay.
Yeah.
Cherry is.
I
number
did
1.
that because you guys said that and coffee was good. It's not good.
Yeah.
And I'm a cherry person.
Yeah, no, cherry is good. Speaking of, so Coom for the win said, introduce Hugo to our cigarette flavored Pop-Tart idea. So I don't know about that. However, well, first of all, what do you think about a cigarette flavored Pop-Tart? Love it, hate it.
I would just smoke a cigarette while eating a Pop-Tart.
So that kind of defeats the purpose of a cigarette Pop-Tart. So I was telling chat that one of my favorite meme things in the last year has been this video, and there's a million versions of this now, was somebody taking a ice cold Coke Zero out of the fridge and pouring it into a frozen glass with ice, and they say, I just need a little fridge cigarette. And I use that all the time now. That is my fridge cigarette. Right now it's a mini Coke Zero. Chat had a lot of different ones. They were throwing out a lot of different kinds of Pepsi. Jules was saying Dr. Pepper. What's your fridge cigarette of choice? What are you pulling out, pouring in a can? I mean, pouring out of the can and being like, it hits just like a fridge cigarette shit.
Coca-Cola.
Just straight up. Classic.
That and orange juice. Really good orange juice.
Ooh.
Because, you know, when you get a little bit chubby,
Yeah. When you chub
you
up,
just want sugar.
when you're getting to be big and friendly. Yeah, no, it's
Right.
true. And those are the two of the best sources you can get in a drink, man. For sure. All right, MMA Fro.
I'm
Send me that
ready.
Arachnotron clip. All right, we're switching back. Let me unmute the game, switch back to the game. I don't think you have died. I don't know where that screen came from. This is a deathless run, so.
All right.
That's it.
Monster
The game's
Energy.
open now.
You're crazy. But I guess that does hit like gasoline. That's all I always thought when the first time I ever had, was it Monster? I think it was Red Bull. I was like, I feel like I'm literally drinking gasoline. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, you shouldn't drink real gasoline. Let's put that out there. Just like you shouldn't smoke cigarettes. But there's something about when you drink a Red Bull, a regular ass Red Bull, that you're like, this is as close as it gets to the legal, I'm not going to call it healthy version, but not the healthiest version of gasoline you can drink. Let's put it that way. And it's not a bad thing. It's not me saying it's a bad thing. But I was just like, man, this is gasoline flavored. I like this. Getting a lot of love for fresh squeezed orange juice, of course. I mean, that is god tier. Coke from the glass bottle, Cat the Helium, of course. Yeah, the Mexican Coke, that is, at least that's what we have here. I know a lot of other places like Korea and a lot of places in Europe just have Coke in a bottle. For us, it's Mexican Coke only in the US. That's the only one we can get, and it's cane sugar and it's god tier. It's very good. Different carbonation, different feel. Oh, second
We were
closest thing-
close.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's it.
We gotta get this right. I was so close.
You're just getting back in the flow of it, though.
Yes, flow. The absolute flow of it.
The audacity of this flow. I was going to say the second closest thing to drinking gasoline in the best way you can in America is going to McDonald's, like we had talked about. Get yourself the biggest Coca-Cola you can out of the fountain. It is formulated different than any other Coke because those Coke representatives that go out there and tweak the syrup levels, it is meant to wipe down in your throat, the coat that happens with the best fries in America, which are still probably McDonald's. Maybe Five Guys has an argument to make since they like fresh make them, but that McDonald's Coke plus the fries.
They are good. Yeah. I totally agree.
Undefeated.
It's perfect formula.
Yeah.
That's it. The gate will open now.
To all my New Yorkers out there, a slice of New York pizza with a Coke. A slice of, or rather, a New York Chinese egg roll and a Coke.
Yes.
Because egg rolls in the tri-state area, I don't know if anybody's over there right now, but they are different, and they're really good.
Yeah, sound off if you're over there, and you can attest to that, because I've been there before, and I can't agree with it, but I don't have the privilege of living to get those every day like some of you guys might. Jules says McDonald's Sprite will charge your batteries. Yeah, people have said that's like drinking static. It's like licking a battery. It's like super powered.
All right. God darn it.
The gate will open
You got
now.
this. Yeah, Nick 7247 says Brooklyn pizza I grew up on. Lucky man.
Mother of God.
I think what it is right now is just it's the parries. Right now it's the parries. That's where we're at right now. It's just being patient and baiting them into parries instead of reacting to parries. It's they're coming and you're waiting for them.
Yes. That is the issue.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. The gate will open now.
I feel like that whiplash wants a shield stuck in the middle of them so they can be stopped in what they're doing. Nice. All right, we're doing this. The carving is happening. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. And you pop the heat wave. Love to see it. 1, 2. Buckle his shield. He's done. All right, one less whiplash in the world. Oh God, the Nightmare Ant. I feel like he wants to be. See, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, I don't know about the accelerator doing work against the crowds. I don't think it's getting it done. I think that gun's much better at
Like focus fire stuff.
yes. All right. So let's switch off it.
Remember, this cycler has no upgrades. I'm not saying it isn't a good gun without upgrades, but this is vanilla base level. Nice. Alright. Shield bash that mofo. There we go. You got armor behind you if you want to grab it. And you have just passed up a Nightmare Imp that's going to nip at your toes. Let's get them off the board. The Arachnotron's on the board. Take out that. There you go. Beautiful. I had a feeling he was going to do a swipe.
I was blocked.
I feel like all this right now comes down to the way that you're carving right now. Just
yeah, well, I'm doing it. I'm being too.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Yeah, pincushion. I agree. What is chat saying right now? What is their advice?
break the shield, guys. Then go to the right to stay clear of incoming projectiles. Yeah, pincushion does so much work early game. So seeing some love for the pincushion.
God damn it. Yeah, I agree. Well, ricochet or pincushion?
I think I saw pincushion love first. I'm seeing if anybody else ties into that. Horde mode says, have I tried tea and Sprite? I think it's can only. They have some bite. Like they sell it like that? I've never even heard of that. You ever heard of Sprite plus tea as like a thing you can buy in a can? That sounds great. I've never tried it. Almost like Arnold Palmer, but with Sprite. I'm into it.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Wait,
Ricochet.
what did chat say? They want ricochet, or they want...
more ricochet now than pincushion. So you want to switch it?
Well, I don't have it upgraded yet.
Yeah, but you can switch between the two, right? Because you got, I think you have pincushion on, but you can switch like the AB of it. Yeah.
Good call, chat.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, that was Impaler. Oh, you did, it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Did I?
Hold on. That's for Impaler. Switch to, yeah, here we go, for Shredder. Switch that to, there you go. Now we got Ricochet going. Nice. Sprite plus T is real. Seen it in the store. All right, I'm gonna get that this week. So my job this week is to get Sprite plus T and to watch Warfare. That's what I'm gonna do. By the time we talk again, I'm gonna have experienced both of these new things, which I'm excited about.
And then right side, is that what chat is saying?
Yeah, they're saying when you carve. Where was that? After killing the shield guys, going left after killing the shield guys to stay away from the other projectiles. I think it's kind of what we were talking about before, of like keeping your back to the edge of the level so there's nobody behind you, you know, chucking projectiles. And if we can, let's keep kind of going in like a circle where we're not doubling back, because I feel like when we double back and start doing pushback stuff, we're getting swipes and projectiles and all kinds of nasty stuff.
Yo, chat, good advice, dude.
For Ricochet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you got that soul sphere in there when you need it. You don't need it yet, but if you get low at all. And you got that. You got a hit projectile gun shit. Yeah.
Fucking
Swipey.
mother.
Yeah, hug the wall. I agree. So like you're doing on that right side, but we keep kind of like coming away from that, going back to the middle.
Yes.
Just keep carving
totally
around
agree.
it.
We put a little money in the swear jar right there, chat.
We gotta fill it up a little bit.
You gotta give me a break. All right, I am loving though. I totally agree that I'm liking.
Yeah, this is
I'm liking the Ricochet. I think the Ricochet does good work.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect. And then you can get it back just in time for that. That was cheesy. That was cheesy. Because
That
right
was
as
totally
soon as
cheesy.
yeah, right as soon as you were done, one the other had their stuff. But. Yeah. Let's...
Can you hear me crunching?
Yeah, but it sounds pretty good. It makes me hungry.
You can hear me crunching?
Just that one time when you said it. It was just the one major crunch. But it sounded good. Made me hungry. I feel like this is getting back to our old streams where we're like, what are we going to eat today? Tell us what we're going to eat, chat, because we're starving. And after we get off the stream, we're going to order something. He munch and he crunch. That's what he does.
All right. Yeah, I think ask chat, but I feel like I can't carve into the middle of the chaos. Like
Yeah.
I have to carve on the outside.
Exactly. Like keep your back to the wall, basically. So you can throw your shield out for that, but right now it's like literally kill everything from the far right and keep working your way in. And as you're doing it, you're moving forward and you're keeping your back to just the wall. Exactly like this. Nice. Nice. You can always shield dash to him just to finish him if you want. Cause, oh, here we go. The swipes. But this is already, right now we're doing the thing where we're starting to carve and then we're doubling back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we gotta keep it
actually,
moving.
I think what we're doing, chat, it's all about
Tell him.
the path. We need a path.
That's right.
So I think that this is going to come down to this never before achieved stream with sliders set to
That's it. The gate will open now.
500 damage
levels
to you.
no Doom player's ever seen.
Correct.
is going to come down to the path.
So, Coom for the win wanted to remind you to use the mace. I forgot we upgraded that last stream a lot. They're reminding us.
I don't have the mace. Do I have the mace?
Yeah, because you already did Siege, right? Yeah. Yeah, you have the mace. Look in your menu right now. I thought we even upgraded it maybe a bit. Yeah.
Oh, you know what we haven't upgraded? Yeah, the flail.
Flail, that's what they meant. They're not the mace, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Also, Smile Basic says Kane's chicken sounds good right about now. I loved Kane's chicken.
Yeah, dude, Kane's is the best.
Talk about a place that just knows what they do and they only do that. The only options you have is how many you want. What's the combo? 2, 3, 5? Texas
I'm not ready to
toast?
switch to this flail, guys, because I don't have it upgraded, and I feel like that's not... I only have 9 of these shots.
But you still got the flames on it that gets you the armor. I thought you got that far, I think.
No.
Oh, we don't? Okay, sure.
I wonder if I could open with...
Also, do you think we can remove shit from the swear jar or just from a curse word? I feel like it's 2025. Can we just make that normal? Like, damn.
Dude, who? Who hit me?
That might have been a projectile? I didn't see. Oh. Man, people are just
I think the...
now.
That's it. The gate will open now.
All right, this is what this is going to come down to, is like a really set pattern. Because I am making more progress when I follow like a path. So this is going to take a group effort here. So the what we need is an actual path, and I have no idea if this is how Ultra Nightmare runners are doing their thing.
Let's see if we can start to get some pathing suggestions here in chat. What do we got? All right, I got the first one coming in from Gavaloo on YouTube. He says, Hugo, go left after the Rebby, snipe the shield guys, around Mankey with the Impaler, then shield toss to kill, stay on the ledge above Mankey, break armor with chain shot, then shield throw and use Shredder. Jesus Christ, that's a full... That's like a... Step by step, I like it.
Jesus Christ.
Hammod
Could
says,
these things... Could these things sneak anymore?
Be any more accurate? The projectiles are killing us. It might be time for MMA Fro to step up to the plate here.
Yeah, what's going on here, MMA Pro?
He says, use shield ping pong before whiplash to quick kill.
Oh, so start there.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Kuma's also saying, don't be afraid to pick up the soul sphere. It's true. We did it sometimes, but it's a good call that when we're low on HP, like maybe right now after we kill this Revenant. Oh, we're a little bit sacked out. Okay, we're fine. So ping pong.
I think he's right. I think he's like use it. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. It's just got to be a pattern. Yeah, figure out what the path is. I totally agree that I think the this thing on that is really good.
Yeah. Nice.
Come on.
We're never getting out of this arena. Somebody said we've been playing this part for an hour. I don't believe that. Let me look at the time. Oh, actually, I do believe that. We're 2 hours in.
Yeah. All right.
Didn't
We're going to
know.
go
The gate will open
a couple
now.
more tries,
Yeah.
and we may have to well, we got a couple of levers to pull here because my damage is also really low.
Yeah, 75% only right now that you're doing to demons. Alright, they're off the board.
All right,
Stack
that
is-
motivates me to play
Tell us.
at a higher level as I miss my shield throw. All right, there you go.
We're getting too close to the whiplash, and you know the whiplash has like infinite range. So, but I'm seeing that chat is saying that you're beginning to believe. It's happening. I'm hearing there's a what is that in the background?
That's it. The game
There's a
will
little
open now.
Rocky theme playing somewhere in a room, and it's getting closer. So the montage is beginning now. Love to see it. Yep. Yep. See, there we go. That's the flow right there. That feels good. Alright, respect. Yep. The ping pong is working though. It's getting all those projectile mofos off the thing. Alright, now we gotta deal with your Acatron. Nice shot. You should go get the Soul Sphere.
Dude, I fucking hit the thing. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, yeah, go through.
Oh,
through.
God.
I don't mind dealing with the Mankey. Take out the shield guys in front of him. You got a stack right now. So start left or right. After we... Oh, shit. Stone Imps. And the hits... Oh, my God. I saw
Dude, that was
projectile.
such bull.
Dude, that was some, like, Joe Montana ass level.
Seriously,
Darius.
that was the Tom Brady of imps.
All right, I got a new full instruction. You ready for this? This is MMA Fro special. You ready? Ignore the first shield boys. Rush the Revenant on the right with a charge. Throw, and then super shotgun them down. Then it's shield boys, group of stone imps if you want to get out ASAP, because they're the ones that keep messing us up between the stone imps and them. Ignore the enforcer demons until last. Head to
Don't even...
whiplash.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Take out the...
Ignore the first shield boys. Rush the Revenant on the right with a charge. So shield bash into them. And then throw to stop them, and then super shotgun to kill them. So take the Revenant out first. Ignore them. There we go. Shield bash into them, super shotgun. There we go. Alright,
And then
next.
Just ignore 'em?
Shield boys now. Group of stone imps to your left if you want to kill them ASAP. Ignore the enforcer demons until last, so ignore the Mankey.
I got Geo.
Tedekin said, whoever created the stone imps is the real monster.
That's it. The gate will open now.
All right.
The tough thing about this arena is the length of it. There's a lot of length to it. As we're showing you now. Alright, resources could be better, but that's only a perfect parry and a execution away from being better. Maybe we shield throw here. The whippy.
All right. We're gonna make a small adjustment. So
What's the adjustment?
I need to be able to survive. This is terrible, chat.
What about this? What if you just turn your damage to them to 100 for right now?
All right,
See if this makes a difference.
We're gonna inch our way back down to Gen X mode.
Yeah. Piece by
And
piece.
that's right. It'd be funny if like all of chat just signed off.
They're like, we're actually done. No, this is where it gets good. Like super mega Fred Burger on YouTube says 6-hour stream. Let's go. Nice.
Minute, he s***ed me. Did you see that?
You kind of cut out. I didn't hear what you said. It sounded like you were cursing, but it was funny. I didn't hear
He slashed me.
He did.
That was total garbage.
You got slashed.
Hooked up.
What kind of chips those? Barbecue? Can't go wrong with the barbecue chip. Miss Vicky's, those ones? Yeah, those are solid. Kettle ones? Those are nice.
It was like a giant chip. You hear the crunching? I'm sorry. Okay, we're done.
No, the crunching it's good ASMR.
That's it. The gate will open now.
All right. See that? Big difference.
It's major. There you go. Yep,
Oh yeah. Now
Yep.
we're doing work.
that's right. Yep, and then Stone Imp, Shield Bash. There we go. Take his ass out immediately. Watch out for that. Yep. Good Shield Bash. Oh, the Arachnotron.
Such garbage.
We gotta
We're
remember
doing good,
that when we take out that is it the Whippy or the second Whippy and the Imp Stalker that he spawns in? I can't remember what the spawn AI death triggering him is.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The gate will open now.
All right, that feels good.
Oh,
What? What the fuck hit me? Seriously. Okay, but this feels way better. Like I could actually.
you're
I
doing
think it's
the damage now, yeah.
Yeah, like I could actually. The time to kill is like dialed
The gate
in,
will open now.
so I'm not like. You know.
The
Holy
slash.
mother.
The slash. Absolutely not use the life sigil. We're not. If we're at the end of this fight, we can consider it, but not in the beginning or the middle of this
That's
fight.
it. The gate will open now.
All right, we're going big impaler energy. We got this. Headshots only. Let's go. Nice little resource top
That's actually true. I could totally. Dude, they give me no impaler ammo for that.
Yeah, I think you need to get more than one pip when you can find it to get. Otherwise, it just goes into like shredder stuff. I can't remember how many of those is this one, but it's more than one. All right, yes. Okay. Arachnotron's long, get those things. Okay, there we go. God, this stone imp's gonna be the death of us. Here we go. Another one coming. With the break. Yep. Maybe a little melee mixed in. Okay. Let's get away from the hit scan guys over there. Keep carving that way. Yeah, get some space. I'm your rip!
I saw him. I saw him. God damn it!
The Swipersons.
All right. God damn it. So close.
Yeah, it's getting there.
That's it. The gate will open now.
So close. We're not even like halfway through this fight.
This is literally like the first basic, like, kind of the first like challenge arena in this map.
It's a hard one though.
It is. It's
right.
it's a toughie, and the spacing with their verticality actually makes it
Yes.
a little less, easy to nav.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Yeah, whiplashes are stupid accurate, and their range is crazy. We can't rocket launcher all the things. We don't have the rocket launcher yet. That comes in.
I know. I'd love to rocket launcher right now.
I think it's in
I need
Frontier
to.
Blitz. Yeah, that's Next level, 2 levels. Can't remember.
All right, all right. This is it.
That's it. The gate will open now.
I love that
Lowering-
we're in the middle of a battle like this, and then I just get the question. High in Alpha on Twitter. I mean Twitter on Twitch says, "How would a Whiplash wear pants?"
Oh my God. Okay.
It's a hell of a question. I don't know.
We may have to lower this a skosh more. Actually, you know what? I don't like
That's it.
this.
The gate will open now.
It's what? Alright, we got this. Oh my god, this guy's like unkillable right now. There we go. Yeah. Get better position. There we go. Right. Maybe a little. There we go. I was gonna say, mix some more mana there. Leave the soul sphere for now. Grab that armor. There we go. Holy hell. Hit scan really eats that armor up. Alright, so you got some Nightmare Imps to deal with, and the Arachnotron's on the board, so who's it gonna be?
Shit.
Yep. That shot up. Oh, we
knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, the Imp Stalkers.
I was-
Right now, who is this? Bravo TS. We're playing on PC right now.
with a controller, because we're awesome.
That's right, and you're using this controller, if I'm not mistaken. The
Yes, I am.
The gate will open now.
the sweet, and again, mind the greens here. I have a green screen going, so the greens look a little crazy, but this controller's a beaut. And on the back, you get what little surprise inside of the little Daisy Rooney? Little Daisy? Get super close. Will it take that focus? No, it'll be about that. There you go. Shout outs to the whole Xbox design team for this. This thing's a beaut. I've even got the Elite right here too. What did I just do? This bad boy. Which these guys sold out fast, but I love the blood red buttons and see-through blood. This controller is very nice.
Okay.
I feel like we need a shot to inspire you. What kind of shot do you need? What do you? Was it we doing it?
Like,
we doing
like alcohol?
No, no.
Oh.
Like a shot of adrenaline, a shot of energy. You know what I mean? You're like, are we doing that kind of stream now?
Oh my god. Okay.
All right,
we're
locking in. All right,
Horribly
we're doing
done.
this. All right.
Now we gotta go left. We gotta go this
Chad,
way.
I'm paying full attention to his gameplay only now. I'm locking in. We're doing this. I'm getting close. How you doing? All right.
Okay.
Yellow key card. I wonder what this guy has. Oh, look, yellow key card. All right.
That's it. The gate will open now.
So, okay, we're doing that first. Doing Revenant, full aggro. I love it. Keep carving right. Leave those guys alone. Leave them alone. Whiplash, only priority right now. And then keep going right after you kill her. I would just get the Soul Sphere now. Just get it now. Go into there and get it. Arachnotron's up above, so just be careful when you go back to the other side. All right, beautiful. Stone Imp's out. Arachnotron's up there, so he's gonna start paying attention. Beautiful, and then fix his ass. Soul Sphere. Honestly, I wouldn't mind using it right now. Soul Sphere. Let's get it. Yeah. Okay.
Really? I'm at
Yeah,
130.
doesn't matter. Top all the way. See? Just takes one damn projectile. All right. Shield bash into the fodder. Yeah. All right. So right down the middle. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Keep that thing to your back. Exactly. Yep. You're just baiting those. Oh shit! I thought we were doing that. You're making me so nervous getting close. Yeah. Get some resources. Top up a little bit. hold my breath.
Holy shit.
Bash him, bash him, bash him.
Oh my God.
If that guy killed us, I was gonna write him a strongly worded letter.
I was going to send him to HR. I was going to report him.
Immediately.
HR violation.
Get that. All right, start parrying these.
Dude, those things freaking break my shield
Yeah.
at 500 every time.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
I
Oh
did
my
it. Look
God.
at that,
Oh
chat.
my
It's
God.
over. End of
It's
stream,
like,
chat.
it's like, well, thank you guys very much. See you next week.
That's it. That is it. We finished.
Oh my God. Let's
All right,
hear
good
it.
stream, guys.
Let's hear it. First
I'll
try.
see you on
That's
the
great.
next Doom game.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
See you guys in a few years. Thanks for showing up, though.
All right, so I think the key there, let's just
what was the key?
sit here and enjoy the art, is using the life sigil. Because it does get you stuff.
It does. It keeps you alive when you need it most.
We lost hundreds when they took control.
So if
of
you
the
want the
mine.
resource,
Listen, so did we.
yeah, for real.
You
If you want the
serious?
resource, you can go down to the left in that secret, and then come out on the other side, kill that Helm Knight, and then get your ruby. Or not, or you can just go straight for the cipher. What do you feel like?
What's in there?
So if you go straight and then down to the left, like off the cliff to the side down there, now to the right, other side. Oh shit. Oh, all right, yeah, perfect. If we go through here, we'll come out in the other end, and then we'll be we'll be fighting good old Hell Knight.
Dude,
It's
I
kind of a
can't
nice-
see
Yeah,
I can't
get the
see.
gamma up a little bit.
a gosh darn thing.
In the old, in here. Where gamma at? A little more. Keep her going. There it is. Yeah. Up it up a little bit. That's right.
Now
this
we're
is-
talking.
You're watching a Pop-Tart buffed Hugo. I mean, in spirit, again, there was no Pop-Tarts available, but we ate what we could.
Wait, did I keep that?
Yeah, I think so. I think you applied it. It looks brighter. But am I... Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. All right. Let's take a look. Is that better?
Sure.
Also, don't, instead of getting out of here, swim backwards a little bit. There's the thing right there, the climbable. There's some
Right.
gold up there. And there's hills. There we
Right. I remember.
go. Here we go. All right. Now, one Hell Knight stands between us. All right. So when we get to upgrade station, we should be able to do something fun. Maybe Shredder. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So now it's us and the Cyber Demon and everything in between. So what's your plan for the Cyber Demon?
Okay, I'm gonna switch to
Accelerator.
this guy.
Yeah. See, the good thing is we got the rubies, so we don't have to do that again. So, and the gold is done. That's good. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
All right, Chad, it's just us. I'm gonna need your help, but I can't read the thing. All right, what I'm thinking is this. We gotta have it beat by the time Josh gets back. Easy work, easy work. What the hell was that? I know, Raven Stoic, we could have did it. We didn't. I know, clear out the fodder first. You're totally right. I don't even know why I'm doing that. What else we got here? Shoot it until it dies. I agree. I don't know why I would do anything otherwise. this stupid. The problem, chat, is that when you increase the speed, it makes the game harder. I don't know if you knew that, but and that can be challenging. I gotta be honest, it's kind of weird streaming by myself. I've never done this.
I'm back. Sorry.
I don't like it.
You're like, this feels.
It feels eerily. It feels eerie.
No more Erie, Indiana. We're back. We're back. Punch it till it dies. That's always good advice. See, I come back and you're just running the flowchart right now. There's a secret up in here. Get a little page.
Chad, I was alone. How'd I do? They helped me.
Okay, good.
They told me to shoot the demons until they're dead. That was their pro tip.
That's right. They said you waited for me because you're nice, and I agree. You did. I would have been sad if I didn't get to see the cyber demon go down. Alright, we're gonna have deal with this Pinky Rider. End to Hell Knight. Oh, damn! That heat wave just did work. Yep. Oof. Oof. Alright, now we got the bridge troll / Mancubus. Oh, dude, that lost. That kind of worked out. That kind of worked out, I'm gonna be honest. Dude, you were risking it all with the lost souls. I like that. I've never seen anybody play. No, I thought you parried.
I was at it. I
Sorry.
thought I had it too.
We got a good checkpoint here.
Yeah.
Post cyber demon.
We are making progress, though.
Yeah. We're about.
I might see my kids again.
One day. Maybe by the time that trip to Japan comes around, you're gonna be ready.
That's right. I think the chat is right about the cycler, though. Like, sorry, the ricochet is very powerful.
I know there's skippable MMA Fro, but we don't skip anything here. We don't do skips. Kill it all. Alan Barbin wants to know, Hugo, can Cyber Demon fly? I guess we did give him wings, huh? And chickens have wings. Can they fly?
All right, putting together the combos, chat. You see that?
It's happening.
Starting to
Resources.
lay it down. Lay that beaten down.
That's right. Okay, now we're talking. Now, yes. Okay, all right. This is it, dude. This is it. You are locked TF in right now.
We're starting to flow. We're starting to flow.
The
That's
forge
right.
still has power. The demons are drawn to it.
Go down there and get the gold right behind you when you drop down. There's going to be a whiplash that might try to stop our party here. Yep.
I always forget how far that. And you want to
Dude,
laugh?
it's
I'm
infinite.
the one who
Said let's
demanded
make it
that.
longer.
Yes, I said that thing's got to be super long
It is.
because it's not nearly as long in Eternal, but the ones in the spaces that we have here.
It makes sense too because you have a shield. You have an option to parry it, so it's fair. There you go. So you're going to be at an upgrade station in a second. The question is what's it going to be?
Well, we definitely need him now. I tell you that much.
Yeah. What's it going to be?
We were making jokes earlier, but we're upgrading everything. All right, so the shield has everything.
Oh wait,
need.
we don't have the stun
Well,
duration to increase. But do we want to spend the rubies on that right now? Is the question.
Yeah, I got to get these guns where they need to be.
What are we investing in? What do you think?
Nothing on the cycler. That ain't good.
No,
I think Super Shotgun's gonna need some stuff.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I need that thing rocking.
Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much it then, right? Or do we
Yeah.
have enough money for? Yeah, we have 12. 12
Yeah.
gold. That's not gonna be it.
I like the gauntlets because it coats with the damage. And I don't like that I just gave up that empowered shot on a lot of nothing.
got too many projectiles being thrown from too many directions with you in the middle right now.
That's it. Stay to the edges, right, chat?
That's right. George Washington Carver. Let's get it. That's going to be you.
Clear. The Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
What are we at right now, viewers?
Let us know, chat, because I have just chat pulled up. Somebody on Twitch, how many viewers? Somebody on YouTube, how many viewers? Put it in chat. Yeah, they're saying you need to take out fodder. So we got 330, 326 on Twitch, 601 on YouTube. YouTube's killing it. Thank you, chat.
Gosh darn it!
I like this.
All
So I'm going to read you a little conversation between Moonfire, aka Zaus, and Devo. So Moonfire says, "I love the view of this ancestral Withering corpse. Withering corpse.
Withering.
Thank you, Withering corpse." And Devo said, "Oh, what's it called?" And then he said, "The ancestrals are giant beasts given life/power by the wraiths when they first crashed into the planet in the World Spear. They warred and shaped the land, and their corpses are in many levels." It's a good
Yes,
explanation,
he's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly the lore.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Zeus.
Good one.
Zaus.
That's it. Demon King Hi says, "Josh, may I get a question answered, please?" Why don't you ask it?
Dude,
What's your question?
such a pile of bulldookie right there. So bad.
Clear. The Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
Devo says, "Hugo listening to lore makes him block right in." That's right.
Actually, Devo, give us some tips here, man. So keep my back, stay out of the center, I guess, or should I just,
He said, "Merrick is going to be the first Marauder, confirm or deny," and then did a
Clear. The Slayer
smiling
has reached
face.
the cliffside barracks.
that would be interesting.
All right.
That would be interesting.
Demon King's question is, the invasion mode canceled in Eternal. Is it shelved permanently, or would y'all consider trying it again for another game?
Not right now. I don't want to
Yeah.
get anybody's hopes up. Like, we can't do that for Dark Ages.
But remember, like we were talking about before, I mean, right now there isn't supported multiplayer in Doom Eternal mods. Not a thing that's totally off the table for Doom Eternal mods, but, we love the idea of
Clear. The Slayer
things
has
like
reached the
that.
cliffside barracks.
Everything everybody wants to do to be able to do it in Eternal. That's why we got the mod stuff out there. So, keep an eye on where all that stuff's going, because as you've been seeing, if you've been paying attention, there's been a lot of updates over the last bunch of months, quality of life stuff, and more to come from that.
You get too aggressive, you die.
Yeah.
Clear. The Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
Remember, if you go up that right side first, you can start with some top-off resource. You can also break that thing right there with your shield saw on the right. Doink.
Yeah,
The secret.
I was saving that.
Oh, fair. You got an imp behind you, a stalker on the right behind you. There you go. Perfect. Get his ass out of there. Keep going. Yep. Perfect. There we go. I like this run right now. It's feeling clean. Yep, look at that. Let it go. Alright, our action with hit scan's got to get out of there. Okay, we got all that resource back now. The goo of it all.
Yeah, well, I pushed too hard. It's
Yeah.
like the got way too close to the.
Sun, like
The
Icarus.
Slayer has reached
Yes.
the midnight barracks.
The sun just happened to be made out of green goo that came out of a mancubus's body, yada yada. You got whizzed up kid giving you some satire advice. You ready for it? Here's a tip, Hugo. If you press RT, you can shoot your weapon. Additionally, if you press LT, you can block projectiles. The more you know. Sora Udagawa. I'm not sure if I know what you're talking about, so send me a clip on, Twitter, Discord, or any of the places. Same name took you a punch out and all that stuff. I'm not sure if I know exactly what you're talking about, so I'd like to see a clip if you got it. Oh, this is a good question. Sir Bonkalus, I have a game dev question. How do you decide how long a level should be, and how long does a level take to make from concept to finish? Is it a pipeline, fast track for DLC? I'm not asking the second question, but the first question, yeah. So, what do you think? Was it a, between the whole team, you, the leads, all the level designers, is there a sweet spot as far as, is it mainly about like time and length per level for Dark Ages?
Try to make it in an hour.
Yeah.
That's 45 minutes to an hour, but some of them run longer than that. Some shorter, but ultimately 45 to an hour.
And then how long about does, I know it's varying depending on what the level is, take to make from concept to finish it? Like, I'm sure levels like, well, actually,
Wait,
I don't.
oh, Jesus God.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. You got it. Nice car. All right. Some space. That's good, because I think we're still going to have maybe a battle knight come out and try to chase us here in a minute. There we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful character. There we go. Add a little sauce. All right. He's still a tank, so let's respect his space while the Hell Knight chases. This is good. Get some distance. But also, once he's off the board, everybody's off the board, but let's keep it tight. Give you a little reset.
Fucking God! God!
Ooh-wee!
So frustrating.
I know.
And no extra lives!
Reached the midnight barracks.
Aldo's asking,
Oh my God.
Hugo and Josh, when will we see a Night Rain duo stream for you guys? I'm ready anytime. Horde Mode Gaming asked a dev-related question. Which weapon took the longest to develop? I'm guessing one of the new ones, probably, right? Like Chain Chowder, Impaler? Because Impaler... Did we ever talk about how Impaler... I think we did, I can't remember. Early in dev, it didn't have the drop-off, the projectile, right? It was just a straight-line sniper rifle.
Because it was it was like a sniper rifle, and it very much broke the game.
Yep, 100%. Big
And
yeah, and then you guys added the drop off to it, and it really made it like sit perfectly. I feel like, because then it
yes, became a stand and fight weapon.
And weirdly, I think it's a well, maybe not weirdly, it's a way higher skill weapon when you have the drop off, because then you have to compensate for it, get used to it, playing your stuff better. Oh,
Dude!
Revy. He's actually he just threw one of these at you.
Yeah, I think the cold key, like, I understand what's happening.
The Slayer has reached the
You can't,
midnight
if you get, like, overly, like, in with Eternal, like, overly aggressive and stupid, you're just gonna get wrecked.
Yeah. I like how you say that and you just turn the most aggressive, but you're just doing everything right, so you can get away with it.
That's right.
I mean, there is always the, you know, nobody can punch you in the face if they're lying on their back, and that's the plan right. That's the plan right now.
That's
and,
right.
And it's working. All right. Who's the next piece? He's out there, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Forgot about him. Nice. Got to go. Let's get some resource. Yep. Nice. Perfect space and time. Let's go. Yep. Nice recovery. Beautiful. Yep. Yep. Alright, we still gotta respect this mofo because he's the tank. Love it. I love it. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. First try.
What? 500 damage. What do you got? Nothing. And I only cursed twice.
Not bad. Not too bad.
The cannons in the watchtower.
Oh my god, my hands are shaking. Go ahead, get rid of this stupid thing.
I dare you.
All right, we got to get all the stuff.
Uh-huh.
Josh, that was a good run. That was a good run.
Dude, you're legit locked in. That was nice.
Yes.
It's funny though because you made the good point before. It's like you can't be aggro and dumb about it,
No.
but you can be aggro and efficient about it, and then you're just there's less things on the board to damage you at all times because there's no projectiles if there's no.
I think the aggro part is like, yes, you get to punch and do all these things, but you can't just like, you gotta just have your burn down strats like, you know, ready to go. Like I do this, I do this, I do this, like for each guy, and definitely memorize the. For all you speedrunners out there, just take notes, guys.
Yeah,
this is how you do it.
Listen and learn.
How the hell you open this thing?
That one, yeah. There's the crazier one over here too, the one that has the like fire things in it. And legitimately the thing that you need to turn the thing off to get the collectible in there took me like 5 minutes to find when I was playing it for the first time because it's like on the wall in the side up top. But we'll get there. There's this one. We got a couple imps up here, I think, if I remember right. There they are. Oh, stoner. Even better. Alright, we got another one up. Love to see it. Look at your map, I guess, before you go forward. I think there's one that we missed.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. So you go over here. This one legit took me when I got all the way in here. I was like, where the hell? Oh, that nightmare up right there. Ooh, the chase on that, dude. That really is. His little wall he fires out is a horror movie, dude. Not that he isn't himself, but. There. Oh, his brother.
Dude!
His
Did
brother.
You see
that was.
I killed both of them. That was so awesome.
Beautiful. That was really, really nice. Yeah, this one took me like a full 5 minutes to find.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was just like in the room. I was like, I know it has to be here. I cannot find it for life.
I'm sorry, I forgot. So oh.
This one, yeah. You. One more. The real boss. There you go.
All right, stop with the animation.
I know. We have a Hell Knight down there, maybe? I can't remember. Where is he? There he is.
All right. So then we got one last thing. Did I break that already?
You
Yes,
did,
I
but we
did.
didn't go down there, right?
Right. I don't think we did.
Nice. Perfect. Plus one more smash. And we got him. I think that's all of them.
This site is ancient. These mines were built to harvest the raw materials of the ancestral beasts. The forge is inside.
Did we get the... Am I making it up, or is there gold behind this somewhere? Did we grab it? That was one of their, like, tucked away, hidden behind when you jump down. Look at your map real quick. Did we leave gold? Zoom out. That one.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. My bad. I
Oh
didn't
wait,
see it.
shit! I did leave a little bit of gold up there.
Okay.
That lift will take you down.
I feel like that's an easy
We're not
one to
far
mess
now.
up because it's a little spread out. I've done it before.
Ah, I can't go back up there.
Oh, that's right.
That's all right.
You might be able to if you get... you can kind of... I've never seen anybody really talk about this, but you can kind of impaler jump in this game. Like rocket jump it with an impaler. You can kind of do it. I've done it before to get to a place
Dude,
that you're
look
not
at
supposed to
that.
get before.
Shout out to Allison and forget her last name, and Ryan Watkins. Incredible skybox work.
Amen to that.
Beautiful stuff.
Shout
Concept
outs,
by Nathan Elmer. Skybox by Allison. Lead environment art direction by
You can enhance your weapons inside the forge.
Mr. Ryan Watkins.
That's right. Yeah, this level is gorgeous for many reasons, but just that vista and skybox alone are insane. Not to mention the woods and the whole setting themselves are so cool. Shout out to my longtime homies, BB Skibbenheims, who says, "The gold." That's what it's all about right now. We're getting the gold. We're getting
I
the
like.
upgrades.
So we see the ancestral creature,
Yes.
and then we're gonna go
gonna
make
go-
our way to it. Like good level design. This level was designed by Scott Kuhn and who else? Who else? I'll have to ask Brandon Souders who else worked on this. I should know
Yeah.
that. I think I know Scott worked on it, and he may have done the whole thing. But
Yeah, this level rules.
oh, Aaron, did Aaron work on it, Langston? He might have too. But oh, so check it out. The chains. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's rad, dude.
Isn't that cool, you
Effing
guys?
enormous.
Look at that.
That's what I'm saying. Like every new.
How cool is that, chat? Can I get a shout out? Hell yeah, it looks awesome.
Let's hear it. And the set piece at the end of this,
Hey,
like
guys,
the
so-
backdrop up there. Holy
Yes.
shit, that's so cool.
So this space is getting a little plus, a little bit more demons. In Alston and Horde Mode's podcast, they talked about wanting more combat in moments where the combat's just feeling a little bid more plus
Yeah,
in terms of like the number of guys. So this whole area is going to get juiced up,
love it.
as the great Jerry Keehan of id Software would say.
Shout out to Jerry. It's a great space though, because there's so much. Like it is like the football field, which is there's so much tight corridor stuff before this, and in and out like in the woods, and all of a sudden you just got this. Nah. We have two. Nah, that's not time for that yet.
It's not.
But it's a great space because you just got the grenade launcher to start. You know, you got these little groups of fodder. Just like let them have it. Feels good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit. We didn't hit tab real quick, or you know, did we do the challenges? Because there's the one in this area that I always have
Jesus.
to complete. We haven't even touched that.
Right. We did.
Shit! Look at that! Look at that! Look at this guy.
That's what happens when you spend 2.5 hours in one.
That's a good point. That is the beauty of the challenges. Is you can just farm the shit out of them. You can die on purpose if you want. Do it however you want to do it, but it's easier to do it if you clear. It takes a couple of times to clear some of these rooms.
What?
Controller Quick Swap says, I've really been enjoying the extra juice from the last update. Hell yeah.
Just wait, controllers quick swaps. There's more on the way, buddy.
That's right. Whizzed Up Kid says, Hugo, you should have done Ultra Nightmare since you haven't even died once here. I mean, true.
This is very true.
True. Facts. What do the kids say? All facts, no printer? Which I have a little conflict
Mayo
with because the facts is actually a printer. Go ahead, sir.
We'll do a little drinking when he streams, and I got to tell you, I don't know how he plays.
Yeah, with
wild
any kind
drinking.
of level of
That's an impossibility for me.
Same. Oh Jesus, this is a lovely question. Oh my God, look at the name of this person too. So, on YouTube, Doomed Gundam. So pay attention to that name. Doomed, past tense, Gundam. A question for Hugo and Josh. Since you guys like Gundam, do you think we can get a high-grade Atlan kit for people who want their own, to build their own Atlan and make it customized? God, that'd be cool. Can you imagine? A high-grade Atlan
dude,
kit?
I'm down.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's get somebody on the phone.
Yeah, this whole area, guys, is just getting super plussed. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Because this will be a part of the Act 2 pass you were talking about. Act 2 and 3 getting some love, right? Yeah. Here it is. Here he is!
So this fight's gonna get a support unit added to it.
Smart. No. Oh, shit. Alright, this is the one then. We're locked in. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, he's getting updated as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, before you go in. Oh, shit. That door and the scales leading up to that, again, that level is unbelievable, like the scale pieces in it.
I can't believe we were able to do that without ever lowering a single setting and kept it exactly the way it was to start.
We didn't touch a thing.
What do you guys think? That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And hold on. Let me see what we got going on here. I think we did good.
Yeah. I think we did pretty damn good. I'm turning the game audio off. Oh, man. Deathless Run. Only took us about 2 hours or so. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, the first fight was the real boss. So we're balancing out. The final encounter there in an update will be for the base game. Will be plus. Going to add like a little bit of a support unit, for that Agadon and some adjustments around. What you saw right there is the time to kill with the super shotgun up close on the Agadon is a little spicy, so there's a little bit of adjustments going on. So you can't, for the champion, a little bit of rebalance. But 3 hours per level, yes. So yeah, it's going to be good, and I'm excited.
Same.
But ETA on master levels, MMA Pro, can't say. Working on it. Working on all that stuff. But any new milestones coming soon? I mean, when we have our DLCs and things like that, you'll see as stuff comes out, guys. Where we got all kinds of content on the way, so we ain't done yet.
That's right.
And there should be some nice stuff coming here soon. More to talk about when we get a chance. So,
and again, if anybody missed the beginning of the stream, Berserker trophy, PlayStation 5, hopefully early mid next week. We're making it happen.
Yes, and no slow-mo slider is on the way. That is in the game. I just played it today, and it's very good.
Spicy.
And yep. So yeah, that's it.
Good times.
We did it.
Yeah.
Another level.
That's right.
Another one in the books.
Easy.
That was that's right.
Easy clap.
I do think that it's just a matter of in that second arena, just playing off them. You just can't be stupid. You can't rush in and play silly. So another one, I think we got to take a break. That was like a lot of.
I think we finally got the settings like we talked about. Like they're dialed in to almost eternal level streams where it's like it takes at least an hour for us to finish because we're taking 200% damage. We're doing it right now 100% to them, but again, we could always slide it maybe to 75. We'll see.
I think 100 feels better. Yeah. Like that's the thing. If they're going to be a little faster, I don't play 110. I play 100. You know, but 110's cool. Puts on a show. It's definitely messes with the parry timings and things, but. I think that it's feeling pretty good the way it is now. So they hit hard, but I can take them out with my stuff. So he's good.
He's good.
All right, guys. I guess that's it.
Yep.
I had a nice dinner of granola bars and potato chips.
You get home, your wife's like, "What are we eating?" You're like, "I'm actually full. I'm good. I ate some granola and barbecue chip on stream."
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, y'all. All right, until next time, we will see you in 1 week because, again, we're consistent. We're doing Thursdays. We're doing 5 Central, 6 Eastern. We will see you guys next week. And until then, take care of yourselves. Remember, what are the 2 things we have? If you haven't watched Warfare, watch it. Alex Garland movie. And if you haven't had Sprite plus tea, apparently that's a thing you can buy in grocery stores, Hugo. So that's our mission.
I'll do it.
We're gonna drink it. We're gonna try it. We might even bring it to the next stream.
Wait, I put iced tea. Well,
no. This is already combined for us. Apparently, Sprite is selling in a can. Sprite plus tea. What does that mean? It almost seems like an Arnold Palmer. Switch out the lemonade for Sprite and an Arnold Palmer. I guess that's what they're doing. Sounds interesting.
Okay.
It's been recommended, so we got to try it.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Till next time.
All right. Later, guys.
Laters.